Hello, everyone. Moises Ballesteros already went. Couldn't stream for the early slate, but I did take him. So that was a good sign. How is everyone doing? Hopefully doing well. But yeah, let's just get into some homers. I'm gonna send out the noties as per usual, and we will get started here in just a second. I also posted a lot of NBA picks already. For both the Magic game and the Hornets game, and then the Suns, and I forget who they're playing, but that game as well. But yeah, let's lock in for some homers. I'm going to send out these noties, and we will get started in just a second here. Let me know your guys' favorite homers as we go through the slate, and we'll just pick them as we go. One thing that was so easy with Ballesteros is, if you look at his stats here, him on the four-seam and cutter is just ridiculous. 26.7 barrel, has already hit 2 homers in his last 5 games. I mean, if you just look at his last 5, 40% barrel, average EV 101, season barrel 28.6, literally the highest on the Cubs, I do believe. Second highest ISO to righties next to Ian Happ, who also does look really, really good today. If you look at him, last 15 games, 26.7 barrel as well. Really good fly ball, hard hit, pull rate. I parlayed them, so hoping both of them go. Yeah, let me save this here. Why is this dumb? Okay, let me send this out. If you're not in our Discord and Twitter, you can type !Discord or !Twitter. We post a ton of plays on Twitter. I personally post all my plays for completely free on Discord. Jose posts a lot of his plays as well. But yeah, really good community, just lots of fun. And yeah, no reason not to join, really. So completely free. Join, follow, all that fun stuff. Let me pull up chat. And we'll get started. What's up, Crude, Marvel, Stacking, Matthew, No Cap, Peanut, Tizzo? How you guys doing today, boys? Love Kurtz and Rice today. Okay. Got another 500 bonus. Bet. How'd you get that, Peanut? What's good, Marvel? I streamed yesterday, but yeah, it has been a minute. Welcome back. Glad you caught a stream. Been really busy with school. I'm hoping it kind of settles here, but you know, we'll see. I do miss streaming, and again in the summer, I'll be streaming a lot more. So chilling, good. Name rhymes with mud. Okay, crud. My bad. I got you. Crud. Got you, bro. Yeah, if I ever say your name wrong, just tell me how to say it. I got you guys. Yeah, so Ian Happ, I'm hoping he goes. I think he has a pretty good opportunity as well. Again, just with that barrel, average EV, hard hit on average. that's crazy. Good StatCast. Moises Ballesteros actually was my favorite pick today. Not today. I didn't do any, I don't do any real research off stream. I like giving you guys my real, genuine reaction. But in this game, over-under with 10, wind blowing out at 18 miles an hour. Sure, it helps righties more so than lefties in this case. Senga already giving up 2 homers this season to lefties. And even though Ballesteros, you can see, only has a 6.7 barrel, you can see he's a 556 slugging, 361 average, 408 WOBA. Really good hard hit rate as well recently. I think actually the highest on the team. And then you just click here and you see the pitches he crushes the most. I mean, it's ridiculous. So, not surprised at all that he went. Did he go on a fastball? Let me check here. He went on a cutter. So, yeah, one of those two, you knew he was going to get it. You can see how much Senga gives up on that cutter. 750 average, 808 WOBA. Yeah, just really, really good stuff. So, 3-run homer, 365, and that's all you need in some spots of the park here. So he hit it right there. Take it for sure. Right in the basket. Right in the basket at Wrigley. Attaboy, Peanut. We'll take it for sure. It's up F7. Appreciate you. Nico Horner just homered. What the heck? Bro, that wind must be crazy. Holy cow. Nico Horner with the homer? Bro, what? He's not even good on the heater. Kyle, appreciate the sub, bro. I wonder if he got a cutter. But look at his ISO, like, so low. Last season, like, he's a contact guy, man. That's just what he is. I don't know if there's any... Let's see, Nico. Yeah, he's 1 of 5 against him, 60% K rate. I would have never taken that. Is interesting, though, for sure. Wind blowing out definitely impacted that. 128 ISO. He only has one... Actually, one homer on the year is like... Yeah, see, he had 8 last year. Didn't get his first till midway through the year and had 3 in, like, a week span. So, maybe he does it again. Yeah, see, like... It's been hot recently with homers. I do remember this one against the Rays. Or this one against the Phillies, actually. Which, was this yesterday? Or yeah, 2 days ago. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So Nico goes. Definitely going to be probably an over game. 6-3 in the bottom of the second. And the over-under was 10. So anytime there's a wind, you know, high wind, pretty small ballpark, yeah, you know, there's going to be some guys going who usually don't. Hard hit rate, you can see Nico at 13.3% hard hit rate. He must have just got an absolute meatball. 392. That's like probably the farthest ball Nico Horner's ever hit. Fastball high and inside. Just crazy. Attaboy, Nico. I'm a Cubs fan, so I am completely biased. Cubs and Sox. You see the Sox on the background. Some people are like, whoa, that's crazy. Cubs and Sox. Yes, Cubs and Sox. Yes, yes, yes. Love both my teams. Nico was in the weak spot, actually the highest weak spot on his team. 236 ISO, and you could see he is batting 22 for 72, 306 average, .083 ISO when he bats first, though. 5th, 6th, and 7th, Seiya Ballesteros, and Carson Kelly. So Hap's not in weak spot. Actually a really tough spot in the order for how Senga seems to pitch. But everyone else, I mean, bro, Bush is like gotta lock in. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it, boys. Just won my back as Nico homered. Let's go. Let's go, McDonald. Yeah, weak spot for sure. Weak spots are actually ridiculous. Like, there was a guy who tracked weak spots, and you would have had like I forget exactly what the ROI was, but it was ridiculous. It was actually ridiculous. Like, I don't know. He was on Twitter. Like, I don't remember his name. Oh shoot, I didn't even send out the Discord noti. There it is. I was forgetting something. Cash Cubs over 1.5 team home runs for +110. Attaboy, no cap. Good bet. That's another thing you could do is just like look, and if the stats look really, really good, and like, look, a lot of these hitters are hitting 90+ miles an hour. Ballesteros, the highest EV guy in his last 15 at-bats went, and then, like, the lowest. Michael Bush has been awful to start the year. We're going to have to wait till he actually gets into a groove here. He had 30... Yeah, this one was against... this was 4th of July against Mikolas. Yeah, like 40 homers last year. He's 0 of 17 this season. Hasn't even been a good hitter at all compared to his last year's stats. Against righties, he was a dog. So... we'll see. Good spot for him today. Let's get into it. If you guys have any from the Orioles-Guardians game, do let me know. We'll start there. Jose Ramirez, I saw a lot of guys on him. Jeremiah Jackson's been one of the hottest bats in baseball. Yeah, he's not a rookie. I haven't like heard of him until recently when he's been mashing all these homers. One thing to note, though, Tanner Beebe, 4 homers to lefties this year. Jeremiah Jackson is a righty. Last year, though, was the opposite, so he was giving up a lot of homers to righties. Giving up almost double in terms of both fly ball and home run per fly ball percent. Still good hard hit percent to righties. Good as in bad. He allows a lot, but Something to note there for sure. Gunnar looks good. Basayo could be an interesting one as well. Pete Alonso, Gunnars, Henderson, Basayo, all with a high EV. Jeremiah Jackson actually really, really low down there. But his barrel is good, so when he's getting it, he's not missing, basically. Gunnar, good hard hit. Bo Naylor, 73.3% hard hit. Really low ISO and batting average, but remember, barrel percent is more important than those stats. So you see Bo Naylor, 20%, because a lot of home runs, if they're like a lot of fly balls, if they're not home runs, are just going to be outs, right? Just intuitively, if you think about it like that. So obviously, he's not going to have a good batting average. But even if he has to get a hard hit, good average exit velocity, good recent barrel, it could definitely be a guy to look at. So just make sure you're aware of that. Just something important to like think about. It does seem like Bassett does give up more to lefties. I believe Jose Ramirez is more of a lefty batter than a righty batter. As in he just kills righties. Yeah, wow. So this season hasn't been great yet. Does have 2 homers on the four-seamer. Won't be getting a four-seamer though. But also, this is a really low sample size. So for hitters, especially like Jose Ramirez, I just look at last year, and you can just see. Look at him on the sinker, cutter, curve. This guy's top 2 pitches. Absolutely insane. So he already homered? This game hasn't started yet, bro. Yeah, no cap. That's a good idea, though. I haven't tried that yet, but me just getting new books, or like all these good bookies recently, that'll be something I'll look into for sure. Yeah, so Jose Ramirez, not an amazing start to the year. 11 of 52, 2 homers. But the barrel percent's not going to lie to you. So let's see what he's doing on these top 2 pitches. Curveball, I guess. I don't really like. Yeah, hasn't been great yet. But you look at last year, like you'll see a lot of green here. Homer, two back-to-back there. 53% fly ball, so really good fly ball, really good pull. Really low hard hit, though. So not great there. Did barrel this one. Did get 1 homer. But these were from last year. All of these are from this season. So just not a good... Just hasn't been good. Just not going to sugarcoat it. Just hasn't been good yet. Does still have that low K plus walk rate. You want this number usually just under 40. That gives you, at minimum, hopefully like 3 ABs plus a walk or a strikeout. See, any better of his pitcher? Jose Ramirez, 3 of 10, no homers on him. One thing you can do is you could see what they have done. So team versus pitcher, you could just filter by Guardians. And then you could see everything that Jose Ramirez has done, right? So you could see another important metric, look how much he struck out. So 3 of 10, 30% K rate, 30% walk rate. So he's actually had 13, like, not technically at bats, but 13 plate appearances against Chris Bassett. And a lot of them have been ground balls. So ground ball, pop up. So he hasn't even had a good knock, really, against... You can see he got a double 16 feet like that. I don't even know how that's possible. Unless it just measures at where it bounces the first time. But not going to be something you want to bet on. Didn't have a single good angle, single good distance. Did have a good EV or 2. But, again, not really something I'm going to want to bet on here. Chris Bassett seems to have Jose kind of on locks. And with how he's been batting this season, I probably wouldn't take it. But then again, there's like that barrel percent where it's like, man, recently he's been raking just in general against righties. So you could see, like, if you turn everything on here, like all the pitches, but that includes four seam, which is a pitch that Bassett only throws 14% of the time. You're really going to want to look for the sinker and the cutter. and that's just not been good this season for Jose yet. So probably just have to wait. Probably just have to fade this one. Do you guys have anything from this game? Definitely to the right spots. Find games with the big upside and the number for the line, the right number for the line. No, you're good, no cap. Delauder for HRR, but I don't know about Homer. Yeah, we could actually start looking at HRRs. I think a lot of the guys we picked yesterday went over on HRRs. Liam sent me a list of his like top 20, and 8 of the top 10 hit their HRR, and then there was still some guy in the Rockies game. Might have been 9 out of 10, which was crazy work. Delauder, let's see, 20, yeah, wow. 9 of 43, though. That seems a little rough. Is Rhys Hoskins isn't even on the team, is he? I thought he went to, Is he on the Guardians? No way he's on the Guardians. I swear he's somewhere else. I guess he's on the Guardians. Am I tripping? I feel like Bro isn't on the Guardians. Bo, we could look at Bo. Pete HRR. We'll look. Gunnar Barcero. We'll look at Bo. So definitely want to look at lefties. Also, this is an important thing, especially to start the year. Like, looking at what Bassett throws or gives up versus lefties compared to last year, compared to this year. So you get to see sinker, cutter, 33%, 21% last year, and very, very similar percents this year. So you're comfortable betting that. And against righties, let's see, has he changed it all? 53, 13. So throwing the curveball a little more, which is probably why he just gives up more to lefties, the sinker-cutter combo. Easier to hit than a sinker-curve, which makes sense. They're usually better versus their handedness, so makes sense that he gives up more versus lefties. But yeah, not a lot I like, really, honestly. Delauder, maybe. I don't know. He's been kind of cold recently. Also, the cast around him, like, if it was a lefty, sure. I mean, he's 6 of 18 versus lefties, 9 of 43 to righties, though, so I would probably just fade this game. You could look at batter versus pitcher, but no one's really had... Oh, Bo Naylor, 2 of 3 with 2 homers. Hold on. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Bo Naylor could go. Sinker, how is he on the sinker? Oh my god, 526 ISO. Okay, for those of you that don't know, ISO is like amount of power, right? So anything over 200 is good, 250 being excellent, and he has a 526. That is like in 95 pitches. That's unbelievable from last year. So this year hasn't done anything, but has only seen 16 pitches. So it's like, let's just see. Can we get some sinkers from last year? Yeah, so all of these are from last year. Wow. Man, he kills the sinker, man. Also had a good barrel. So, like, 20% barrel. Even though Jose Ramirez has a better barrel than him, I think Bo Naylor is actually the better read. Wow, plus 740? What? I think Bo Naylor is actually the better read because Jose Ramirez, sure, he has a better barrel, but he's not going to be getting the four-seamer, which you can just see is the pitch he's been killing. If you take that out, like, he has a 6.7 barrel, 0% barrel this season. So, yeah, just not good stuff there. Yeah, he was on the Brewers last year. I didn't know he was on the, I thought he was on the Brewers this year, too. But I guess he signed somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Bo Naylor, man, I wouldn't be surprised. 0 of 13. I don't know how he hasn't got a homer yet. Let's look at team versus pitch mix. Let's see if we can get the Guardians. Barrel percent. Let's see. Where is he? Bo Naylor, there he is. So sinker, Yeah, it just hasn't... Well, okay, he only had one plate appearance against it this year. See, like, if we just look at four-seam, I bet Jose is right at the top. I know it is Bo Naylor. 1 of 12, 40% barrel. Basically, barrel is, like, the right metric for homers. So, like, if you're barreling the ball, you're just getting the right angle, the right EV, and that combination can lead to a home run. So, 40% of the time in 12 ABs, so 3 ABs, Bo Naylor had a chance to hit homers, which is a really good stat. 40% chance. Really, really, really good stat. CH, appreciate the sub. Just kind of show you guys how this works. So yeah, Bo Naylor absolutely crushes the four-seam. You can see he hit this 390, 364, 385. None were homers, just unlucky. 351 all this season. And then if you look at the sinker, CH Music and Bag Zone? Is that 2 back-to-back? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the subs. A lot of these were from last year, though, so it's like, God, he annihilates the sinker. Like, this dude, 411 triple, 377 homer, 381 field out. Like, that's the randomness of baseball. That's why you always have to look at the park as well. So he's a lefty. I'm going to take it. I think plus 740 is ridiculous. I think it's too good not to take. 2 of 3, he has 2 homers against this guy. Like, that's absurd. You could also see team versus pitcher, Guardians, and then you could look at Bo Naylor batting the 8 hole. He got 2 sinkers, and he hit both of them for homers, man. 24 of 30 on 372, 14 of 34 on 9. I mean, that's a really good stat. I don't think you can pass on that. Naylor, Garrett, Mitchell, Saltillo. Yeah, I do like Baylor. So he's the only guy we have so far. You can see I liked Happ and Ballesteros when I was doing like a 2-minute research earlier. I'm like, holy crap, Ballesteros looks insane. Okay, let's go look at the other side of things. Let me know who you guys have for this one. We'll kind of go through together here. Tanner Beebe, you can see he gives up, man, four-seam change cutter. That's a good mix for homers. I bet more to lefties, right? Yeah. Last year was actually pretty split. I wouldn't really be surprised. Let's see if he has any weak spots, too. Is Naylor in a weak spot, perhaps? No. Bo Naylor batting 8th. Which kind of sucks. Probably why he's 740. Giving up 2 homers, though. Hasn't given up a homer to the second hole. Really good against the second hole. 21 innings, too. 4th and 5th, Tanner Beebe tends to struggle. Orioles lineup isn't confirmed yet. You always see a confirmed lineup here. This is just active batters because it's not confirmed, so make sure you always know that. What's up, Lil Chop? How you doing, bro? Who's Garrett and Mitchell, Landon? Garrett Mitchell. I've been trying to think, like, who that is. I know Sal and Tio. Teoscar Hernandez, Sal Stewart. Garrett and Mitchell. Just blanking. Okay, so I always start by just looking at the last 15 batted ball event barrels. So batted ball event obviously just put into play, and you can also see the high EV. So something interesting here, actually. Jeremiah Jackson. We kind of talked about this when we started. Jeremiah Jackson, 26.7 last 15 barrel, but has one of the lower EVs. So could just be getting lucky with that barrel rate. Could be not hitting it far enough. Like something weird's happening there, right? You'd probably only want to take him if it's a smaller park. You also keep in mind you want lefties here against Tanner Beebe, although it doesn't seem to matter too much. Mitchell on the Brewers. Boda Man, I already posted basketball. Go check out my picket. I posted a ton of basketball today. I spelled Discord wrong. Yeah, go check that out. I posted a ton. At one wind, 10 miles an hour. 10 miles an hour. So, like, 3 mile an hour blowing in is like, that's like you walk outside and that's what's happening right now if it's not, like, windy by you. Yeah, 10 miles an hour is where you start seeing a difference. So, anything below that, I don't really take into effect. Jeremiah Jackson, 523 slugging is ridiculous. Gunnar Henderson, Basayo. This is an interesting one. I feel like a lot of these guys could go, especially against Tanner Beebe. So let's start by looking at team versus pitch mix, and we'll just start. We'll start there with the Orioles. Kind of low barrel percents actually all around. Basayo 5 of 23. Wow. Taylor Ward, I forgot he was on the Orioles now. It's funny. Recent sweet spot, you can just see this is only determining launch angle. Doesn't really determine bat speed or anything. Tavares, Ward, Blaze Alexander, Kobe Maya. You can see Pete Alonso really low on that list. You'd think he'd be higher. Jeremiah Jackson just kind of topping the charts with everything. You can see his fly ball rate, though. 15%. That's not good. That is not good. 38%. Gunnar Henderson. Ooh. I expect him to go about 6 innings, 5 or 6 innings. What is bat speed? It's just how fast they're swinging the bat. So you can see Jeremiah Jackson swinging the bat 75 miles an hour. Just kind of indicates power, which is interesting because he has a really low average exit velocity. So he's just not making good contact, or not making contact that would usually result in homers. He does kill the cutter, which is good. Obviously, we like that. Versus lefties, four-seam changeup cutter though. Like versus lefties, there's just not a great lefty here. Like Gunnar, Basayo. There was his weak spots were 4 and 5. Is there a lefty there? Wait, what was that? 4 and 5? Should be Gunnar and, or no, sorry, Pete or Ward. I don't think it'll be Ward. It'll probably be Pete and Blaze, maybe. Yeah, 211 ISOs. Also does struggle to the, yeah, kind of just all around, giving up a decent amount. A lot of RBIs to the 7th hole. Because the 4th and 5th give him a lot of struggle, and then 7th just kind of has bases loaded. Yeah, this one's interesting. I think I would probably just go whoever has the highest ISO here, like Jeremiah Jackson, Basayo, Gunnar. I'm trying to think another metric we can pull here. I guess mainly interested in the cutter. We do want lefties though, so Gunnar maybe. Man, he's really good on the 4-seam. See, that's why. Like, that's why you want a lefty, because he throws the 4-seam more. The righty's not going to get as much. So 4-seam change cutter. I don't want to go too heavy on the 4-seam. We'll just go 4-seam change and then see what Gunnar does on that. See, 6.7 barrels, like, not amazing. Does have 1 homer. What's his fly ball rate? Pretty low. Lower than you'd like. Good hard hit, good pull. Is it a good stadium for this? Let's see. Change up 4-seam. So it is also a much better stadium for lefties. You do not really want to take righties in this ballpark. So that would be another thing I would go off of. Basayo, a lot of guys were talking about him in chat. Take a peek here. Just go like pitch by pitch. 4-seam looks okay. Changeup not good on. So he's really good on the 4-seam. That's his main. Seems like his main pitch. You always want this last 15 at bat barrel percent to be higher than his seasons. That means the hitter is hot recently. Really important to look at that. There is some history. Gunnar does have 1 on him. Taylor Ward has a homer on him. I don't know. You would have to take a lefty here, and I just don't love anything. If anything, I'd probably just take Gunnar. Just because I think he's the most polished hitter out of this group. But also does have a lower barrel rate than Basayo, so... yeah, Jeremiah Jackson would be hard to bet on here. I probably would take Basayo. I probably would. He's just the best. He's the best one in this spot. How far does this go back? He also doesn't seem to strike out a lot. Versing a righty. Oh, 3.4 walk rate. So he's either striking out or he's putting the ball in the play. Blaze 39%. Cowser's 39% as well. Cowser's been terrible this year, holy. Or no, that's last year. Hold on. Wait. That's last year. Okay, Basayo, that's a little better. A little more reasonable. Yeah, I would go Basayo, but I probably wouldn't take this. Glad Samuel got the hot bat. Like, it's not bad. I think he is the hottest on his team so far, or like as of late, like just the hottest hitter. See, Jeremiah Jackson, just this EV is really confusing. Like, I don't, like, what if his homers been? Oh my God, 427, really? See, 367. This one was barreled, so that's like, yeah, it's a homer in 6 of 30 stadiums. Also, being a righty, that wouldn't even be close. Like, he'd have to hit it very in the corner, all the way in the corner, and it still wouldn't even be a homer. Yeah, so I would go Basayo, but I'm not personally going to take anything in that game, or on the Orioles at least. I think Bo Naylor, good little value bet, but nothing crazy. Okay, Martin Perez. What do you guys got for Phillies? Let me know. Let me know. Edmundo Sosa. Cutter, change, sinker. Change, cutter, sinker, cutter, change, sinker. So let's see if anyone's good on the cutter, change, sinker. I feel like Schwarber likes off speed. Yeah, let's see, no barrel. Wow, look versus lefties, how often he throws that sinker change. Wow. 60% sinker? Is there any lefty that just kills the sinker? Harper, I guess? 3 of 7 does have a homer on it. Average EV is pretty low. Wow, though. Not yet for HR Arcabana. Harper seems like great value. What are his odds? Lefty. 491. Does seem like good value. He hasn't been great on the sinker, actually. He did get a homer like 2 days ago on it. Hasn't been great though. I wouldn't take it. 380, maybe, man. Look at that fly ball rate though. You can't take that. Oh, they've been awful. Holy cow. Wait, Schwarber has been like the worst hitter in baseball, the lefties. Is that usual? Nope. Not the worst hitter, just depends what he's doing. That's why barrel's so important, because like these stats can look awful, but if a guy's like hitting it to the warning track and he's just getting out every time. But look at this, that's why 51% K rate is ridiculous. You can't have a 51 K rate, Schwarber. What are we doing? Trey Turner 2 of 20. They have just struggled versus lefties this year. Now that could just be because they're facing like Tariq Skubal or something, but Edmundo Sosa, really good last year to lefties. Really good last year. Cutter change for Edmundo Sosa. It's like 60% of pitchers right there. I could see him going. There's just not a lot of Tate on it. Double, like... He's 3 of 12 this season, 25% K rate. That's like about average. Mundo Sosa. Look at his average EV. 103. Smoking it, man. Highest bat speed, highest EV. That makes sense. What are his odds? I could see him going plus 660. Had one recently, too, against the Cubs, of course. Screw you, buddy. Okay, what am I doing? There we go. Martin Perez lefty versus Sosa, who is a righty. So where are they playing? They are home. So, yeah, not a bad ballpark by any means. So you're just looking at the change-up cut. See, like, 2 of these, though, they're not homers. So, like, only 4 of his 7 homers are actually homers. Mets pulled Senga? Bruh. Who'd they put in? Who was? Whoa. I'm not even going to try to say that dude's name. PCA flew out to center. No. Let's take a look. See if Hap has a chance here. Against whatever this guy's name is. Where is he? This guy. Okay, change up. Oh, no. That's not good. Change up sinker. Yeah, Hap is really bad on the change. Hap might be chalked. Sinker, though, if he gets a sinker, could be gone. Could be. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Just had one. His most recent sinker. We'll see. Brazoban. Alright. Let's get back to this game. I mean, I'm not liking anything from the Phillies, really. I mean, Adolis Garcia being your best hitter in the big 2026. I honestly, Edmundo Sosa for that value plus 660, I could see. Let's see if Martin Perez has any weak spots. That could be an important tell. Does Schwarber and Garcia? Uh-oh. Good luck, buddy. Where's Edmundo Sosa batting 5th? Gives a 0 ISO. Oh, no. 6.2 innings pitched to no homers given up. No Phillies for me. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. There's a lot of games today. Let's just keep it moving. Taijuan Walker. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, he's going to get absolutely rocked today. Baldwin, Mateo, Olsen, Acuna are all hitting home runs, and wow, they all look insane. So, let's see, is there any history here? Batter versus pitcher. Come on. Get off my screen, buddy. Guess that guy's not playing. Taijuan Walker. Let's see. Michael Harris, 4 of 9 with 2 homers. Good night. Austin Riley as a homer. Let's see, Taijuan Walker. Drake Baldwin, 9 pitches. Dude has 1 walk. So you've seen him. Versus lefties is definitely where you want to play this, I would imagine. Yeah. Cutter, splitter, 4-seam. Yeah, Drake Baldwin might just be the play. Let's go look at the team versus pitch mix. I like getting this, like, wide scale look. It makes this so much easier. Braves, barrel. Let's just look at... I thought it was a different percentage. Hold on. Nope, not you, buddy. Splitter, curve, cutter. Oh, he's throwing a cutter this year, though. Or a curve. Curve, 17%. Splitter, a lot. Splitter, curve, cutter. Just have to go off of that, then. Sinker, slider, cutter. Okay, so he's throwing sinker, slider, cutter to righties. Let's just go look. Sinker, slider, cutter to righties. Yeah, this guy, I mean, it's not really doing much. This guy's probably not going to play. If he does, maybe, but, like, he doesn't have any odds. Not taking anyone from the Phillies? Yeah, don't. The third is going. The third who? Michael Harris, the second, who's actually the third. I have 2 homers. Oh no. Interesting. So I guess Matt Olson is not good on the splitter. Yeah. Oh no, okay, he's fine. He's actually fine on it. Matt Olson, 3 of 13 against him. Let's actually go see team versus pitcher and see if we can get anything here. Austin Riley, 5 of 15. What's his K rate? 20% K rate. Had a triple. 392 triple, 267 single, 385 field out, 219, 217, 381, 213. Kind of mashes. 3 potential homers. Were any homers? He does have a homer on him. Okay. Which one is a homer? 20 of 30. Nope. Of course, it's the one that's 6 of 30. Like, this is why baseball is so stupid. Like, that makes no sense. Dude hits at 381. But nope, 385 is not a homer. 392 is not a homer. Like, like what? Ooh, bases loaded? Hello. Oh my god, Michael Bush hit the ball. I didn't know he could do that. Good work. Michael Harris the third. Michael Harris does look crazy, bro. 369 homer, 412, 376. Man, if he gets that 4-seam, it's just gone. In play out. Bregman, good work. Ooh, Haps up, bases loaded. Chat. Chat. No first basket bets? Yeah, I didn't post any. I didn't really look. We can look at the end of stream. Alright, come on, Hap. Hit a dinger. Grand slam. What's up, Tara? In play runs! Oh my god, did he hit homer? It's a changeup. Please. Please. Please, 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 please. Show me the goods, man. What, 13 feet? Bro, 13 feet? Are we for real? Whatever, man. He'll get another chance. Reached on error to first. Bro. Via fielding error. I guess the pitcher probably, like, threw it away. Jeez, man. Matt Olson. I could see... Okay, hold on. Who has the highest barrel recently just out of all these guys? Did I say we want a lefty, too? So, like, either Olson or Baldwin. And I think Olson's just going to be the play because he has the history on him. Season hard hit. Does go to Harris, though. Drake Baldwin, Dominic Smith too, like. Okay, let's look at splitter curve cut on the StatCast. Wow. Okay, Drake Baldwin was only good on the cutter apparently. Where'd the cutter go? Or no, sinker. Olson. Bro, what? 66% ground ball? Oh, man, that's so awkward. It's going to be Baldwin or Olson. I don't know who. I don't like the splitter. Cutter. Who kills the cutter? Let's see last year. Last year it does look like Baldwin looks better. But he's not throwing it as much. He's throwing the splitter. Splitter. Baldwin's still okay. I don't know. It's really close. Who do you guys have in this one? Either Olsen or Baldwin. It's really close. Cedric, appreciate the sub. Olsen, 5 RBIs. I think it's Harris. Harris last 15 has a 13% barrel, but low EV. Olsen, I think Baldwin. Oh my god. You guys, we can't do this, man. I don't know what you guys are talking about now. Park factors. Always good to look at. This is funny. Wait, this is actually insane. Wait, did he just make this? Day, night, open air, roof closed. Bro, what? Nah, this is nasty work. Elevation. Yo, what? Yeah, Giants has the lowest. Giants, Royals. Well, okay, Royals is a little better this year. Dude, that's actually crazy. What the heck? Poll time? Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Ooh. Alright, vote on the poll. Vote on the poll, y'all. We'll go to the next game. I guess the wind is blowing in. You have to go lefty here, though, just based on the... I guess the park is bad, too. Oh, God. The park is bad, boys. I thought this park was fine for lefties. I don't know if we want to take a lefty here. Like, Baldwin, I guess. How does Olsen look, though? See, Olsen can hit it over. Yeah, I don't know. It's not, like, it's not an awful park. It's not awful, but, like, it's not amazing. %, homer for Olsen. %, homer for Baldwin. It's literally this, like, bro. But I know after doing all of this, we're going to pick the wrong one. No. Park factors. Okay, let's look at the Nationals. In terms of homers. Look at the hits, singles, doubles, triples. Triples, Chase Field. Easily the most triples. That's funny. Olsen towers over the plate, and on the mix, Tydron walks him the most, hanging to have respect for Olsen or give up walks. They always attack Harris. He sees pitches because the top of the lineup is about to roll around. Also true. Take both. Watch it be Harris. Could be Harris. Gonna be Mike Yaz. I don't know about that. Harris does have the best recency on him, like, but is not the better hitter recently. 113 ISO. Sean, appreciate the sub, bro. Braves team, yeah, no cap, this could just be a spot for that, too. Yeah, Michael Harris has been terrible this year. 0.083 ISO. Then you look at Baldwin and Olsen, 280, 264. I would... I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna say who I would lean because I really don't know. Let's see if there's anything on the Nationals. Nationals are like fine. Anything above 1's usually like fine. Or wait, it's, yeah, 1.01. Best stadium, Reds. Very interesting. Appreciate the sub. Donate. Okay. Logan Webb doesn't give up many homers. Sinker, sweeper to righties. Gives up like nothing on his sweeper. Gave up 3 homers last year and 710 pitches. Yeah, that's not really a stat that I'd like to bet on. Did give up a lot when he threw the sinker cutter, but I would imagine those are probably out of his... Nope, he's throwing it more. Why is he throwing it more? Sinker change to lefties, I guess. Like, if there's anyone that kills that. Yeah, this is not a great spot, probably. James Wood, CJ Abrams, like, maybe. James Wood, not really good on the cutter. Abrams. Donate. Cubs 7-3. That's pretty good. It's probably gonna end like that. The over/under was 10, so kind of like Devers. Well, let's go look at Devers then. I don't think there's anyone. Well, if there's anyone, it's gonna be one of these lefties, but really hard pitcher. Anytime I see under 0.7, I pretty much just like skip it. I mean, he's given up 1 homer this year in 24 pitches, or 24 innings pitched. Last year, 207 innings pitched, only give up 14 homers. 0.61 HR per 9. That's super, super low. Zach Little. I know he gives up a lot of homers. 4-seam slider, sweeper. Wow, throwing the 4-seam. Okay. Guess they like the run on that. Let's go see if they're. Let's go see the pitch mix. Giants, right? Giants, yeah. Hey, Zach Little's on the Nationals. What the heck? That's weird. Chapman, sweet spot. Let's see. Willie Adames, Susak. Nothing amazing. Let's look at last year just to kind of get a gauge. High ISO. Jeez. Yeah, Devers. Yeah, it's probably just the play here. Devers recently, though, man, 4 for 27, 14.3 barrel rate. Yikes. Willie, but if Matt can get some elevation. Bro, are you guys really... Okay, there's 26 votes, and you guys have actually 50-50'd. Like, you can't make this up, man. Oh, he added a range. Oh, my God, I asked for this. Let's go, Jose. Jose's the GOAT. He didn't even respond. I just texted him. I'm like... Yo, it'd actually be sick if you just added a range for this. Bang, it's just there. Hello. Hello, range. Does this work? Wait. No, yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. It works for EV. Or I guess it's duh. It's not working for barrel because they've only had, like, that many chances. Never mind. It is working. 3 for 17, 4 for 27. Yeah. Okay. Zach Little, how long do they expect him to go? About 5 innings. I always like looking at that just to see. 2.5 strikeouts is his line. What? Minus 128 on underdog. Yeah, matchup favors lefties. Yeah, I agree. I just don't like his barrel. Where even is Devers' size right there? Season hard hit rate. He has one of the highest on his team. Top 3. Casey Schmidt. Adames. But you have to take a lefty here. He's given up 4 homers to lefties this season. He's been getting mashed. On a pitch that he throws 11% of it. He's thrown this pitch 13 times and he's given up 2 homers on it. Stop throwing it, buddy. 4-seam slider. Sean Manaea replaces Brazoban. Ballesteros is up again, too. They're scared of him. Devers breaking bats, not balls, lately, literally. Did struggle a little more versus righties last year, though, but he is changing the pitch mix. 4-seam slider, splitter. I don't love it. I don't love it. I mean, Devers, 178 average is not great. Look at him last year, though. Last year, this dude was a dog. 4-seam slider. Ballesteros. Wait, what? Did they just pinch hit Ballesteros, actually? Bro, Craig Counsell is not real. This dude's 2 of 2, and he just pinch hits him. Why? Like, what? Yeah, I'm glad he hit, too. Like, what? That's crazy. Let's filter this here. 4-seam slider splitter. See, he's a 20% barrel on that, though. So that makes it a little better. So he'd like last 10. 10%. It's not great, man. 411. Does this park favor? This park favors lefty slightly. Nothing crazy, though. He is getting a lot of fly balls, a lot of hard hits. Straight, usually, though. 38% fly ball if it's not an out. Or if it's a fly ball and not an out, 65% of the time it's a homer. Guess you do like that. So you have to like that. He's just been bad this year, like really bad. 16 of 74. 4 of 26? Bro, what? He's striking him out 12 times? How? How has Devers not absolutely terrorized this guy? Oh, good pinch hit. Yeah, let's strike out swinging when we get pinch hit for it. That's a good idea. Yeah, 100% no cap. I don't get that, though. Yeah, I feel like I'm forcing on this game. I don't really see anything. I mean, like, Devers maybe, but with how he's been this season so far, I don't really want to force it. If I had to pick a lefty, it would be him, because I'm not going to pick Luis Arias, Jung-Ho Lee. Like, yeah, I would pick Devers, but I don't love it. With how many homers he's given up, Zach Little, then, you know, maybe. Wind's blowing in, though. Even though it's 8 miles an hour only, it does hurt lefties, so. Or hurts righties, actually. Devers does have hit a lot straight, though. Could also hurt him. Carson Kelly lined out to right. All right, Cubs, let's get some homers. Let's get some homers. Ian Happ homer would just feed. Would absolutely feed. Nick Martinez, righty. Let's see any history. Ozuna, 4 of... Oh my god, Horwitz, 7 of 7? Bruh. Ain't no way this dude's 7 of 7. You gotta take this guy for a hit today. Maybe for 2. That's crazy. It's actually crazy work. 7 of 7 is unbelievable. It's like his stats don't even look good against it. I guess it does on the 4-seam. It's funny. Okay, Brandon Lowe looks unbelievable. Of course he does. O'Neal Cruz, Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lowe has a 350 batting average. Ryan O'Hearn, 349. Nick York, plus 1,000. Four-seam, let's see. So he stopped throwing the 4-seam. He just throws change, cut, sink. Change, cut. Doesn't even really throw the curve. Change, cut, sink. I guess does throw the 4-seam a little bit. Still gets rocked on it, though, so I don't know why he throws it. Change, sink, cut, 4-seam. So it's pretty much the same thing to both sides. Let's see who just mashes it. Let's look at the Pirates. Yeah, Brandon Lowe, 25% barrel. You just can't make that up, man. 640 ISO, 8 of 25, 5 homers. Like, what? Yeah, I have Bo Naylor favorited. Mula. %30 fly ball rate. It's crazy work. Let's see. Last 15, 26.7. Little lower than you'd like on the fly ball side of things. Good hard hit, good pull. Good barrel. And it gets better when you look at more recent. So, definitely like that. If you take the four seam out, still a 20% barrel. This guy's just been unbelievable recently. 444, 372, 409. Is a lefty at home. I like this spot. Take that off, take that off. Just want those 4 pitches. So if it's a fly ball, 80% of the time it's a homer. That's absurd. If he hits any of these pitches, that's like insane. Like what? How is this a homer? Where is this a homer? 346, Logan Evans? Is that Seattle? I think Naylor for a value bet, no cap, looks good. Can't believe the Rays got rid of him. Hey, man. Rays don't sign guys. That's what they do. Wow, look. Last 30 days, if he hits a fly ball, it's a homer. Yeah. Just gotta take it. Plus 461. He's just been mashing lately. Really good on the change, really good on the cut. Hasn't been good on the sink. No, he is. Last year. He's really good versus righties. You just can't pitch to him. O'Neal Cruz, also a guy you could look at here. Really good on the change, really good on the cut. Just doesn't look as good as Brandon Lowe. And has lower odds for some reason. O'Neal Cruz, 250. And just look at this. 316 batting average, that's probably why. We'll get to all those guys. Horvitz for HRR. Even though he has really good history, I just wouldn't. HRR guys in this game would be Brandon Lowe, Ryan O'Hearn, Brian Reynolds. Yeah, we got discounts, bro. Try the MLB 40 before you try everything else. I don't know if that's gonna work. It might be sold out by now. If it is, you can use PF 30 and you'll get 30% off. Or where was it? 30. I forget what command it is. Hold on. Yeah, exclamation mark 30. So try the MLB 40 code first. You could get 40% off. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. Don't quote me on that. But that's only for yearly subscriptions. Bateman. So try that. If that doesn't work, use code PF30 and you could do that on a month or a year. But it only works for the first subscription. So if you do a year, it'll be 30% off for the first year, not the next year. And if you do it for a month, it'll only be the first month, not the second. Yeah, Brandon Lowe's the easy one here. 25% barrel, 640 ISO. Ryan O'Hearn. Could also look at Woba's, like Ryan O'Hearn, Brian Reynolds, yeah, like, unbelievable. Woba's here. Brian Reynolds, I guess, is a switch hitter. Let's actually go look at the research tab and see what the highest rated homer is today. I'm just curious. Haven't really looked at this. Just let's see. Jordan Walker, Tyler Soderstrom, Mike Trout, Matt Olson. So okay, it does take Matt Olson. You guys are on Baldwin slightly more. Olson, Ben Rice, Hunter Goodman, O'Neal Cruz, Yastrzemski, Bryce Terang, Canzone, Devers, Rayleigh, Torres, Lau. So it is on Lau. Interesting. Always just good to look here as well. Judge 4 of his last 5 plus 225 is absurd. 3 of 21 versus Michael Waka Waka. That's crazy. Cannot hit his four seam. Has a 1.5 ISO to lefties. That's just not real. That's not real, bro. Yeah, Bateman. Go make your own lace, bro. Glad you like it, bro. Let me know if you got questions too. Always, you're probably in the Discord or on Twitter. Just reach out if you need anything. I think Lowe for HRR. I know people in chat are asking for HRRs. Jeez, Ozuna. What is he, 7 of 55? Holy crap. Ozuna, we're going to need to lock in here, buddy. Lowe for HRR, I would take... Yeah, he's favored. Favored on a lot of books. That's a crazy discrepancy. You can know about DK minus 111, Caesars minus 122. Favored to go under on DK for some reason. Really, really interesting there. Ryan O'Hearn, I'd also take for HRR. Something to look at for HRRs is always like recency. Like 5 of last 10 is pretty good, especially for baseball and when you have the edge against the starting pitcher. That usually helps. Over-under, you usually want over 8.5 if you're taking overs on HRRs. Brian Reynolds, I mean, could be another guy like you look at here. I don't think he has a very high homer chance, but HRR, he's in the right spot of the lineup. Should be like 3rd, 4th, 5th, somewhere in there. Is Cruz isn't leadoff, is he? Maybe he is. But just in general, you could see all these guys are the best hitters. Like, not even really close. I would take just a handful of them. Brandon Lowe, Ryan O'Hearn, Brian Reynolds, probably the top 3. O'Neal Cruz just in a good spot. Lowe, O'Hearn, Reynolds, is that what I said? Yeah, that's what I would take. Matters who's around them. Exactly, no cap. That's what I preach on a lot, too, is like, that's why earlier I wasn't taking any HRRs, is you have to look versus righties, which, you know, you'll get like 5-6 innings, which is basically half of their at-bats against them, is you really need to see how they're batting with... Like, Ozuna being here is, like, not great. He's had a terrible start to the year. But you can see here, Brian Reynolds, 379 WOBA. Brandon Lowe, 545. He's the best. Might be, like, a 1.5, 2-unit play. Ryan O'Hearn, 439. Anything over 400 is, like, an instant HRR play. WOBA, just for those of you that don't know, measures offensive production. Weighted on-base average. But it's a really good... It's basically, like, how... ISO measures total bases. WOBA just measures HRRs. You do want the higher batting average, like Brian Reynolds 302, still really good, obviously. Brandon Lowe 350, Ryan O'Hearn 349. You can see their WOBAs kind of correspond to that. Brandon Lowe probably has a higher WOBA because Brian Reynolds is on in more opportune times. Could just be random, but you have to look at 100% who's like batting around them. Brandon Lowe, 3 of 22 against the bullpen. Does have 2 homers, but not great there. February around them goes 0 for 4. You're basically betting on 2 hits or home run with 1.5. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're just screwed. That's why, like, earlier, let's look at, like, Bo Naylor, for example. The guys around him. Or even just Jose... Well, okay, that was last year. But look, like, I would never take HRRs in this spot. Steven Kwan, 321. Chase DeLauder, like, maybe, but then look at the guys around him. All, like, hovering 300, which is not good. Not good, man. Haven't really favored anything else, I guess. Let's see this game, if we were to take anything. Oh, the Braves one. Braves one could be a game to take. Yeah, like, you could take WOBAs in this game. The lineup isn't out yet, so, like, everything seems kind of messed up here. So I'll just wait till this lineup's out, and then you could see like where Olsen, Albies, Baldwin, and Dubon all fall, and then you can kind of see what you want to take. You could also, like, I always just look at right-handed pitchers, but if you do want to look at who's just best on the season for when inevitably, like, a guy comes in, unless there's, like, a no-hitter or something, but then you're cooked anyway. But if, like, when a bullpen guy comes in, you could look at season averages. But one thing that's important to look at here is, like, Ozzy Albies has a 381 compared to a 348, so that's a big jump, right? Olsen actually seems better versus lefties, but has a higher batting average versus righties. So maybe you want to take, I don't know, it's just however you want to play it. You could take him just for a hit. You could take his HRR. I'd be comfortable with his HRR. I mean, that's a really good number. Still 410 is like unbelievable. Oh, the lineup is confirmed. Let me refresh. Yeah, take Naylor bases if you don't like the home run. Exactly. If you don't like the home run, don't take his HRR. I would rather take his bases. Okay, bet. Let's look. Any history could be important too. So like Austin Riley, 5 of 15, low K rate. Olsen, low K rate as well, high walk rate. Michael Harris batting last. Has really good stats there. So that's another thing. Sometimes like you put some of the worst hitters in your lineup, like 5 through 8, and then the 9th hitter, when it cycles back through the top of the order, then you get Acuna, Baldwin, Olsen. You get all those hard hitters right in a row there, try and knock something in. But yeah, I would take even Acuna, Baldwin, Olsen, like all of those guys. And then you just want to look at who's good on their pitches. So like, that's the thing. None of them are great on the splitter. Acuna, really good WOBA. Really, really, really good WOBA. Baldwin, Olsen. I'd probably take Acuna or Austin Riley just because the top pitches that they're getting, they absolutely mash. So sinker, slider, cutter. Another thing you can do is just go team versus pitch mix and look here. Braves, WOBA 480, Michael Harris 890, but he's batting really, really late. Sinker, what pitches was he throwing? Jeez, look at last year. This would have been like a hay fever. Swanson flied out to second. How do you do that, bro? Odds are so low for HRR. Well, yeah. Most guys are going to be favored for HRR, but that HRRs usually like are the backup for when your homers either miss or you just aren't as confident on a homer. Like, it's just it's like taking a guy for 5 threes or like 15 points, you know? It's like technically the same thing, but obviously you got to get 15 points is much more likely than 5 threes. Good WOBA is 400 or more. Like a really good WOBA. 350 is good, but like it's almost like, okay, bet these guys for HR is like 400. So you can see here, like recently, the Phillies, Adolis Garcia 366. So I would not touch the Phillies in terms of WOBA recently. But Braves versus righties, they look good, man. Baldwin, Olsen. I'm going to take Baldwin and Olsen for their HRR, I think. Oh, 2.5 for Baldwin? Jeez. Minus 140 on MGM for his normal. It's kind of a red flag. Olsen, minus 125. I'm going to take them both for 2. I don't think I want to take his 3. Although he's in a really good spot. Yeah, I'm going to take his normal. Got to look at HR like your 50% odd straight bets that you maintain your bankroll with. Yep. Yeah, Nico Horner is absolutely nasty. He just got another hit. Dude is 3 of 4. After his day yesterday, that's unbelievable. Okay, these games start in... That game starts in 2 hours. Yeah, we have a lot of games to get through, so let's just keep going here. We'll go back and favorite, like, Olsen or Drake Baldwin, whatever you guys want. I'm going to type in the props as we go. If you type ! props, you'll see all the HRRs. Always assume, when I'm typing these, always assume, like, I'm just going to say Lowe HRR, O'Hearn HRR. Always assume that's just 1.5. Unless, if it's not, I'll say otherwise. I'll say it's 2.5. But I always usually just take 1.5. Type props again. It'll come up now. I was just typing it. Homers. Let me type the homers too. Naylor. Lowe. Blower. Okay, homers are props too. So type ! props and then ! props 2 for homers, or like longer shot lays. Okay, we went over the Giants Nationals, didn't really love anything there. And then we were on this one. We kind of got through here. Like, O'Neal Cruz, maybe. I like Brandon Lowe a little more. Where are the fly ball rates here? Let's look at pitch mix for the Pirates. Where are the fly ball rates? He gives up more to lefties, I guess, since we were looking there. Yeah, Brandon Lowe is just gonna be better here. 44%, yeah. If he gets a heater, man. Yeah, all those guys, like Reynolds, O'Hearn, Lowe. I mean, this is why we're on them, right? They're just good hitters. You can also see their WOBA is 46, 455, 563. Like, that's unbelievable, man. Definitely like all those guys. I think Lowe is my favorite for a homer, though. You could also look at weak spots, see if this guy has any. O'Hearn, Ozuna. So if you want to take O'Hearn on a little long shot, not long shot, but I actually don't know his odds. Batting 8th as well. I don't know who's batting 8th. Let's see. Oh, Connor Griffin. 942. This guy, didn't he get a bag? Like a bag? What was it? O'Hearn was in weak spot? Yeah, just not as good as on the changeup. Yeah, Lowe's the pick. Lowe's just the pick, man. 10% barrel. Not awful. See, 317, that's barreled. It's like not gonna happen. Okay. Next team. So this one, you can already tell, like, probably not an HR day. It does depend how the order lines up, but usually, you know, not great here. I mean, Yandy Diaz, Palacios, Fortes, Caminero. Bubba Chandler does not give up a lot of homers. See him last year. Four-seam change. So, like, you can see here, four-seam change to lefties or four-seam slider to righties. You immediately can probably imagine to lefties is going to be better. I guess four-seam or the slider righties have been raking his slider, but I guess then you could also just go to team versus pitch mix. You can kind of tell based off of this as well. Shoot, what team was that? The Rays? Rays. And then you can just go to the pitch mix here. So instead, you can do four-seam slider, four-seam change, and you can just see who's getting the highest barrel. Yandy Diaz, 22%. He's really good on the slider. I know that for a fact. Yeah, 18.2% barrel, 30.64 average. Who's really good on the four-seam? Diaz and J-Cam. So I'd probably take Diaz. He looks better on the four-seam, looks better on the slider. Bat speed looks good. Anything over 70 is really good. You can see J-Cam 78. He's absolutely mashing baseballs. They are away in Pittsburgh So righties, that's the thing. Like here, righties are not gonna have a fun time. He does hit a lot oppo though. Hit a triple. 356 there. He just mashes the four-seam slider. This could be like a total base bet just because how deep the park is. Like, this is not a homer. 383, that's just not a homer. I didn't take anyone, Fibbeam, but it was close to... I would lean Samuel Basayo over Gunner in that game, but it was close. Dubon HRR. Dubon, where is he on? Dubon, is he on the Braves? I think he had a low sample size. Let's see if the Rays have any history. Nope. I know PNC Park's also pretty low here. Yeah. Player adjusted to isolate the park, not the team regress towards the physical properties, elevation, fence, distance, height. Wow, that's crazy. Regular season 2023 through present. Very nice. Very nice, Jose. Yeah, PNC Park literally dead last in night games. That's crazy. Like, I don't know why night games, but it is dead last. Stats don't lie, man. Baldwin or Olsen? You guys are slightly leaning Olsen. There's 62 votes. It's literally, like, any vote could change it. So, I don't know. I think at this point we just take them both. I don't know, man. I think I would lean Olsen slightly. But, like, I have no idea. I'm just making it up. It's so close. Like, it's... Who knows, man. J-Cam and Diaz are close. Let's just look here versus righties. There was no history. Recently, Diaz is probably better. Fortes 11 of 25 with a homer. Does he look good? No barrel. What was this homer off of? A sinker. He's not going to get a sinker. Four-seam slider. Yeah, it's just going to be either Diaz or J-Cam. 20% barrel, 40% line drive, 100% home run to fly ball rate. That is crazy. So if he hits a fly ball, it's a home run. Does J-Cam pull a lot? Because if he does, I would probably fade it, honestly. Because you don't... In this park, you don't really want a righty who's going to pull a lot. It's a really bad park. Guess he kind of just pokes it out wherever he wants. See, like, none of these are homers. That's the problem. These are, sure. I think I would lean Diaz. I think it's close, though. Kyle Schwarber doesn't look great today. Vaughn. Ben Rice will look. Could be as easy as Below, Ben Rice, Matty Ice, and Kurtz today. It's never easy when you're doing homers, bro. It's never easy. Man, the four-seam changeup to lefties is enticing, though. I don't think they have a lefty I would take. Maybe Aranda, but he's only really good on the change. Charles, appreciate the sub. Ben and Stanton. Who did you guys take in this game? Did you take anyone, no cap? Like, I would lean J-Cam, but I don't know. Or Diaz over J-Cam, but it's close for both of them. Diaz higher hard hits. Let's see if there's any weak spots. It'd be helpful. Fourth, it is going to be Diaz. So... Reynolds, HRR. Faded this game completely. I think I would take Diaz, but he's not like my favorite. Okay, Michael Wacha does not give up like any homers. Yeah, I would fade this even if it's the Yankees. Like, man, they cannot hit this guy. No one on this team. Med Rosario, Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge. No one hits him, man. When Judge is 3 of 21, you know this pitcher's a really elite guy. Like, that's insane. Like, Ben Rice has been raking, but I don't know. On Wacha, I don't know. Holy. 60% fly ball, 60 hard to hit, 50 pull. Ben Rice, 24 season barrel. How he in weak spot but doesn't look good. Weak spot measures like pitcher stats, not batter stats. No one in the Giants game. God, Ben Rice has been so nasty this year, bro. Like, I'd feel stupid if I didn't take him. Four-seam change. Four-seam change cut to lefties. We need to see this. Yankees versus this pitch mix. Four-seam change cut. Ben Rice has a 40% barrel. Like, what the heck? 8 of 21. 40% barrel, 46.7 fly ball rate. No one else is even close. Austin Wells in 3 less at-bats. Ben Rice has double the barrel as Aaron Judge. Like, not saying he's more likely to hit a homer, but at probably better odds, I never take Judge because his odds are never worth it. He also just hit a homer yesterday. Apparently. Slider. 404. Good night. Bro, on the four seam, he's a 50% barrel. Oh my god. Yeah, you have to take him, bro. Like these would be homers too. 398, 393. This one maybe, probably a little shy. This one would be. Yeah, I think you have to take this. Lowe, Riley, 2-leg. Took Stanton and Rice. Jeez. %30 barrel in his last 10. I would take Rice over him for sure. You can see, look at Ben Rice's stats, bro. 18 of 55, 5 homers, 382 ISO. Literally better numbers than Judge. Like, unironically. Higher walk rate. 0 of 3. Let's see what he did against this pitcher. Let's look at the Yankees versus this pitcher. Judge, how many barreled balls does he have? 16.7% barrel on this guy. That's close. 312, 347. Let's see, Ben Rice. Changeup, yeah, like nothing great there. Giancarlo Stanton is a homer. 2 of 30 parks. It's crazy work. Stanton in weak spot too. Weak spot don't lie, man. Weak spot don't lie. Oh, wind is blowing in. That's true. Yeah, but it's like... Yeah, I mean, it is in, obviously, but... with this stadium, like, even if Ben Rice... Like, look at where all these homers are. If he can hit it over here, it's not going to blow it back 30 feet, 10 miles an hour wind. Be like 15 miles an hour. I think Ben Rice goes. %70 is just crazy. You always look, like, I always look, and when their fly ball rate is that much higher, you just only filter by fly balls, and you could see when he gets a four-seamer changeup, he just hits a home run 70% of the time. And more than that, because this would be a homer, this would be a homer. So I guess, yeah, this would be, so 3 to 1, that wouldn't be, maybe to 2. So, yeah, it's about 75% of the time it'd probably be a homer. That's just unbelievable. And you add line drives, that number only goes down to 31%, like... That's still an insane percent. Yeah, you have to take Ben Rice here. You just have to. It's one of the hottest hitters in baseball. Plus 390 as well. Like, that's absurd. Another thing you could do is take some HRRs maybe. Ben Rice would be a HRR spot. Judge. Grisham, Stanton would be your best bets. Or no, sorry, that's last year. Yeah, Ben Rice, I would take his HRR as well, just to balance it out. Plus 105, 67% on the year on a plus 105. And we think he's going to hit a homer, so... Schindler's been really good this year. Sinker cutter, four-seam cutter. Let's look at the team versus pitch mix, see if we can get anything here. Who are they playing? Royals? Let's look. Starling Marte. Holy, 50% barrel. This guy is not going to play. Michael Garcia. Carter Jensen, Jack Caglione. Isaac Collins. Does he give up more versus lefties or righties? Let's see. More versus lefties, slightly 4 homers to each. Or no, sorry, that's whip. Walks plus hits per inning pitched. Yeah, not great. Cruiser Bilao for sure. It's close. But I'm taking Bilao. I already have him. Let me know. Okay. So, are we going to decide on Olsen or Baldwin yet, guys? 52% to 48%. God, it's so close. I think I would lean Olsen. I don't know, though. I'm just going to end the poll. I'm going to start a new one. I still don't know. They probably won't be on our favorites anyway. Okay. Who's the favorite so far? Let me know. Bilao... Rice. Who else do we have here? Naylor or Olsen. I'll just start there. Olsen. We'll go Olsen. We go Olsen, Drake, Rice, and Stanton 4-man. I don't really like Stanton though with that history. I mean, we could look at the team versus pitcher. Let's see. See, like, a lot of ground balls. Look at this ground ball rate, 62.5. Fly ball, 12.5. And sure, he hit 2 fly balls. One was only 278. One was 376. It was a homer, but in 2 of 30 parks. Like, this goes all the way back to 2016. It's crazy work. Olsen got 5 barrels in the last 6 days. He's the one. I think he has more than that. But so does Baldwin. Baldwin looks really good, too. They both look really, really good. Okay. I can't decide if this guy... I guess four-seam cutter to lefties. Yeah. Four-seam cutter. Let's just see what he gives up. Phew, jeez. Caglione does look nasty. I can't believe he hasn't got a homer yet. He's a really good hitter. 102 average EV. Like, what? How has he not got a homer yet? See, like, these two would be homers. 397, 406. Oh, Exibilo page got you that? Matt Shaw scores on a wild pitch. Cubs are winning 9-3, bro. The Mets are so bad. Michael Busch has been washed, bro. He started like 3 of 5 on the first day and then went like 0 of 41 or something before he got another hit. It's really sad. Caglione would be hard to pass on. Ooh. Holy, Carter Jensen. What the heck? Is this guy the GOAT? How's Hap selling? What do you do? Oh, he flew out to left to the bottom of the 7th. 280. Dang. He's not going to get another at bat. Alright, Swanson. Wait, Swanson's back? No, he will. Wait. 1, 2, 3. He might. He might. Swanson needs to get on base. Jensen, see, remember, you have to look at who looks good around them. I would not take Jensen in this spot for HRR. His stats don't even look great for HRR. Him for a homer, though, look good. He's 8 of 39 with 4 homers. Fly ball, hard hit, pull, all look good. Barrel looks good. You have to take him here. Even though Shitler's a really good pitcher. Man, he's a good pitcher. Carter Jensen, even last year, 16 of 48, 3 homers. Homers, home ones. In-play runs. There we go. Good boy, Swanson. Maybe they'll put a position player into pitch D and Hap. That'll be nice. So you're just such a nuke. Yeah, crud, he is, but... Oh, RBA sack fly. No, we don't want sack flies. Wait, how do you say a sack fly? I thought there were 2 outs already. Yeah, you gotta take Jensen today, man. Holy. That's unbelievable. Stats are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Ridiculous stats there, boys. No, Nico, don't ground out to second. What are you doing? Okay, Hap will get another hit. He'll get an AB no matter what. So, we have hope. Maybe they'll put a position player in, man. You never know. Never know, man. Come on. Give me that position player. Ooh, wind blowing in at Yankee Stadium? Is a lefty, though, so that doesn't really matter to me with the short porch. Like, bro, if he just can knock it here, man, come on. Plus 575 is too good to pass up. Okay, Coleman Crow, don't know how this dude's going to pitch. So, unfortunately, we just have to fade this. Plus 1750. Okay, apparently this guy's really good. Bro, what? Is this guy the nastiest player of all time? They expect him to go 15 innings? Or 15 innings, that would be nasty. 15 outs? Like, look at these odds. What? I guess just because they don't know how he's going to pitch? That's crazy, though. What the heck? Jake Bowers or Garrett Mitchell? Okay, Garrett Mitchell was who that guy was talking about earlier. Never heard of Garrett Mitchell. Call me crazy. He's not real. Four-seam slider seems to give up more versus lefties. Is throwing a four-seam change to lefties now? Yeah. Yeah, give me the four-seam change. Give me the four-seam change to the Brewers, and let's see what happens. Terang, Bowers. Is Jensen in a weak spot, too? I'm just curious. Should always look at that. Third, fifth. Where is he? Oh, that's what? Wait, batting eighth. 0 ISO and 7 innings pitched. It's not ideal. 32% K rate. Bowers, Mitchell. Bowers, Mitchell. How many at-bats has Mitchell even had? Jansen, Junk. Wow, the Brewers are unbelievable. What the heck? This is an HRR spot. You can literally take Contreras, Terang, Sanchez, and Bowers all for HRR, and I wouldn't blame you. Like, Jensen batting 5th? He is in a weak spot? Is he really? He's batting 5th? That lineup must have not been confirmed when I was looking. Probably is now. Yeah. Active batters. Let's see. Yeah. That's crazy. 200 ISO. Batting 3rd, he allows a ton. 333, 3 homers, 5 RBIs. Low K rate. Three and a half strikeouts. They expect him to go 5 1/3, 5 2/3 ish. Yeah, four-seam change. You have to look at lefties here. His changeup wasn't even good last year. I don't know why he's throwing a changeup so much. Four-seam change. Let's just see who's good on it, man. That's all you need. Give me the four-seam change. Bryce Terang does look pretty good. 50% fly ball, 70 hard hit, 70 oppo. Bro, stop hitting oppo. What are we doing? Was he lefty? Yeah, lefty. Jake Bowers, 30% barrel. Holy. How is he? Wait, what? All of these are homers? Oh. Forcing change. Wait, how does he have no homers versus lefties? Oh, wait. On righty. Hold on. I'm like, what? Yeah, Jake Bowers, I think slightly lean Terang here to start. Ever so slightly lean Terang. Contreras, no, you want a lefty. Garrett Mitchell. %50 pull. I don't know. I wouldn't take Garrett Mitchell in the 7th hole. No, Naylor. No. The other Naylor. That's Bo Naylor. You know what Overcast says for HR's % for Yankees game? I don't even know what that means. Oh yeah, Terang easy. Give me Terang. I'm gonna take Terang HRR as well. Contreras HRR too. Sanchez could take his HRR. A slider? No, I wouldn't take Contreras on the slider. Terang for sure, like probably a 2-unit play on his HRR. I just played to win 2 units, but you know what I mean. They changed pitcher for the Yankees? Bro. In-play runs? No. Why are the Mets coming back? No, 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 no. Hey, can we put in a good closer? Who? It's because... Oh my god. It's literally because Palencia is on the 15-day IL. Overcast is meteorologist Kevin Rothner's site. What does it say? I don't know. Doc Rivers is retiring. See ya. Good little career for him. Good little career. Let me add in Jensen, Terang. Unless they actually change their starting pitcher, which is not ideal. Let's filter this game and reset it. Oh, Below revenge game too. Who'd they change their starting pitcher to? It says it's Schiller. Does Underdog post anything? Lineup alert. I don't see a lineup alert. Yankees. Yeah, it still says Schiller. Unless it literally just... Yeah, you're tripping. Okay. Okay, good. I'm gonna post HRRs too. Baldwin. Let's see what else we got. Rice. Okay, can we strike out Melendez, please? Can we get this guy out? Rice, Terang. Okay, props are updated now from the recent games. Casey Mees. 3-pitch strikeout swinging. Good. Good night. It's just props and then props 2. Crud. Jeez, Red Sox have been bad to start the year. Wiley Abreu's been good. It's been like the only good spot. Tigers have also started really rough. Like really, really rough. Okay, in the books. Alright, can we get Simeon out, please? Contreras, Abreu look like the best today for the Red Sox. Slider, splitter, ooh. I don't like taking pitchers that throw like 5 main pitches, so I'm probably just going to fade this, honestly. I mean, gives up some to righties, I guess. I would take Contreras if anything, but he doesn't really like the splitter. I guess. Is he fine on this? No, he's not really good on the splitter. He throws it a lot. No one's hit his splitter this season. So he's like, what, walked someone or something? Does struggle the righties, though, for sure. Cardinals versus this pitch mix. Hate the Cardinals. Stupid Cardinals. Opposing pitcher. Why is it? It's not even in here. Interesting. Yeah, I probably would fade this game anyway. I mean, Contreras, I guess, probably the best one. Maybe some random righty like Connor Wong. We could look at weak spots. But I want to make sure we get through all these games. Oh wait, it's not. Yeah, Cardinals. Duh, it's not confirmed yet. Just looking at the wrong game. Contreras is in weak spot, so maybe you do just take him. I saw you say that, Doc. I saw that. The park is an oof, though. Fenway? Yeah. Fenway to left isn't great. Not great. But to right. You want to take lefties, I guess. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, let's not throw this cutter again, buddy. Threw it 4 times, gave up a homer on it. Let's stop throwing the cutter. I wouldn't put Naylor on a 3-leg. I would take him for a straight because a lot of those guys at the end of the order you don't want to take because they probably will only get like 3 chances, but the odds are worth it. So like those guys I would play as straights. I wouldn't parlay them necessarily. Unless you just want to parlay like the really long, like the long shot guys like Jensen and Naylor fall into that category for me. The main guys I would parlay are like Lowe, Rice, Terang. Terang has really good looking odds. Probably because he's facing Jansen Juck. I would take Terang pretty easy. Terang for those odds. Wait, what? Wait, what are the? Wow, that's actually crazy. Does he have a bad history or something? Like, no, he's fine. 4-seam change. Yeah, I mean, he looks nasty. Oppo, probably because he had so much Oppo. Yeah, what are the Cubs? Oh, Cubs double play. Good. Good. Yeah, Pino, I didn't see you say that. I believe you, but it's crazy. Yeah. I don't know why his odds are so high. 775 is nuts, man. I would take him, Rice, and Bilal. Bilal has really bad odds, though. I should have taken it. Like, if I researched earlier, Ballesteros, I probably would have thrown on this parlay. Like, not even just saying that. I probably just would have. I mean, he looks nasty. Carter Jensen. I probably would only straight Jensen and Naylor. And these guys would be on the parlay. A lot of you guys have Bilal as your favorite, which makes sense. He looks nasty. Triple B Day. Yeah, I mean, hey, man. Could always get with the names. I don't love anything here, though. We could look at some history if there's any. Wansel Perez. Gleyber Torres has a homer on him. I just don't love it here. Sinker slider, maybe something to lefties. Is a good park for lefties. Kevin McGonagall, maybe. Let's see, versus lefties. Yeah, they've been bad versus lefties, man. All right, Michael Bush, let's do something. Ian Happ in the hole, boys. Let's see if Ian Happ can lock in for us. That would be nice of him. Brandon Williamson gives up a lot to lefties. Good thing the Twins have no lefties. Probably why they're pitching him today. So is this guy a rookie or what? Brandon Williamson. No cap, everything's updated. You can type props 1 and 2. Just some homers. I think Jensen. Yeah, Horner homer was wild. That does not happen usually. Need Ian for 2 hits. Does he have 1 at least? No, he doesn't. Yeah, well, I hope, with all due respect, I hope you lose your parlay because I want the Cubs to win in regulation. It would be pretty embarrassing if we went to extras. Okay, change up 4-seam to righties. Sweeper. Yeah, I would fade the sweeper on lefties. Change up 4-seam. to righties. Let's see if who's good on changeup, four seam. Team first pitch mix, Twins, changeup, four seam. Righties, barrel, Buxton, Jeffers. Jeez. Jeffers looks a little better, maybe. Buxton is more. Do they have a good park for it? That's the question. Hap, come on, Hap. He's out there for you, man. Needed, had a 5-leg for 10K odds. Holy. In play runs. Oh my god. Did he do it? He got a sweeper middle, please. Homer! Hap! Bang! Bang! Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go, Hap. Let's go, Hap. Come on. Come on, man. Don't play. Don't play with me, man. Come on. Hap and Ballesteros just cashed everyone. Holy. Holy crap. Wait, Jose posted that too, did he not? Didn't Jose post that? Hold on now. Oh my god, look at this lay, boys. Look at this lay Jose posted earlier. Our Discord is free. You could join for free. And I had the same exact lay. I didn't tail him. I saw him post this like right after, but holy. Holy. Okay, what is happening with this and that, bro? Oh my god. Holy cash. Holy cash, boys. That's crazy. That's actually crazy work. Oh my god. Oh, Suzuki just flew out to right. Holy crap. Hap is a goat. Hap is a goat, y'all. Hap. Come on now. What was that parlay I had on him? I had $3 on Ballesteros and Hap, and they both just cashed. Come on now. It's on my picket. If you tail me there, it'll be there. Holy. I also took him as straights. You gotta take your homers as straights, boys. Oh my god. Plus 2,100. Can you guys see that? Whew. Come on now. Up 6.3 units today? Holy. Please tell me you were irresponsible. No cap, I wasn't. You know me, man. I put point like 2 units on it, bro. And I played both of their homers to win exactly 1 unit. You guys, come on, you guys know me. Oh, I was doing it like right before my class, so I wasn't able to post in the Discord. Yeah, that's nasty work. I'm taking a screenshot so I can send it in chat so I can show you guys. Hold on. Look at this, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. It says 4.3 units. Wait, can you guys see it? Yeah, there it is. Bang! Bang! Dude, everyone is sending their slips in chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone cashed. Bang. Holy. 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 Okay, let's get back to the stream. Sorry, boys. Gotta celebrate, man. Gotta celebrate a little bit. Just nasty. On the sweeper, too. Bro, he got a middle sweeper. He had to hit it yard, man. If you look where that sweeper was, bro. Dead middle first pitch. Look at that. 73 miles an hour. Sean Manea. Yeah, good night, Sean Manea. Sit down, buddy. What book you use? Whatever gives me the best odds, bro. What would have been the payout for the 2-leg? I put $3 on it and got, let me tell you. I think I put it on DK, maybe MGM. I don't remember. I'm looking. Yeah, it would have been DK. 3 for 68. I don't know if you can see it. My light's like annoying when I try and show the camera. But I also bet them as straights to win 1 unit each. Always play your straights, boys. Because the thing is, say I lost the parlay, and out of those 2 guys I only hit 1, I would still be up like 0.3 units on the day. So it would be fine. Yeah, 3 for 68. How do you join the Discord? I've been trying for over a year. Bro, I have a video on how to join the Discord. Go watch that. Tried to get in the Discord, but can't get verified. Tell me, type your name in chat, and I'll verify you guys. Holy, Jose put 20 bucks on that parlay and made 525. That's nasty. That's a nasty lay right there, boys. I'm gonna send the Discord link in chat. Yeah, that was nasty work. Yeah, you have to start doing straights. If you don't do straights on homers, you're losing money. Like it's not like you will lose money. Like I know a lot of you guys want that long shot lotto ticket, and everyone does, of course. But if you don't play straights, you're not gonna make money. You have to play your straights. It pisses me off because I see so many guys who have such good parlays, and they go 4 of 5, 3 of 4, 5 of 6, like every time, and it's like, dude, play your straights. Straights fuel the parlays, and then you hit a 3-leg parlay, and you're up like 100 units, man. Cash tap HRR home run, and I have him in the 3-leg HR bet with Jordan and Lowe. Nice, bro. Jordan, interesting. I didn't look at him. Okay, Bucks looks kind of nasty. Ooh, plate appearances or batted ball events. Yeah, give me batted ball events for sure. Buxton, 33% barrel. Yeah, that's nasty. Oh, wait. Jose actually cooked with this, as usual. But, like, are we surprised? No. Oh my god, wait. Why was I not doing this? Hey, this is nasty. Yeah, I don't care about any of this. Give me these stats. Fly ball percent 30... See, pull... God, yeah. Is this stadium good for right? Yeah, give me Buxton. Holy. Wait, Buxton actually looks crazy today. First hitter, 370. Oh my god. Wait, Buxton's the worst hitter of all time. Wait, is he a righty or lefty? It's a lefty. Uh-oh. Jeez, look at that. 30% barrel, though. 360, 392. How far does he need to hit it? Yeah, those would have been homers. Implied odds 20% if it's a fly ball. Are you in the Discord? If you're in the Discord, I can verify you myself. If you're not in the Discord, I can't verify you. So make sure you're in the Discord, and then I'll go look. Mark C06. I saw the other guy, too. I'll get you in, too. Hold on. .06. Zero 6 4. Yeah, okay, I verified you, Mark. Try that. And then J-Dub. 5 people with the name J-Dub. Okay, I also verified you, J-Dub. You guys should be good now. Let me know if that works. Gotcha, boys. Also, hold on. Someone said I hate trend hitters earlier in chat, and that just, like, pissed me off. Because if you hate, what do you mean you hate trend hitters? Why is everyone betting trend players and not doing real research? And then you said later, I hate trend hitters. Like, bro, that's how you bet on baseball. Like, if a guy's on a streak, he's gonna get hot, he's gonna hit. Like, what? I don't know, bro. Buxton 4 of 5 head-to-head versus the Reds. That's nasty. I would not take Gunner. Buxton 40% barrel in his last 10 batted ball events, 30% fly ball, 60 pull. No pop-ups, which is always good. Josh Bell does have a homer. Oh, yeah, no cap. That's unlucky. Buxton 20.8% barrel. Why is he doing nothing? Like, what the heck, man? Plus 340, though. Liam also sent out his list today. Let's see. He sent... he has Shohei, Judge, Buxton, Alvarez, Schwarber, Rowley, Kurtz, Munteka, Murakami, my goat. Acuna, Muncy, Baldwin. Ooh, he does have Baldwin. Does he even have Olsen? He does have Baldwin and Olsen on the list. He has Baldwin higher. This is Liam's list. If you guys want to see it, there it is. Could be a good one. Could be a good one. Buxton having a 25% chance seems crazy. Ooh, this guy needs Devers. $10 to 1,200. He had Hap by Steros and now needs Devers. You had Nico, Hap, and Moises Ballesteros. How did you... Bro, what? That list isn't in our Discord, Jamal. Man, change up four seam. It's just gotta be, right? It's gotta be Bucks. None of these would have been homers, but he's barreling them all. Yeah, it's still Brandon Lowe, bro. It's still Brandon Lowe, bro. Betting pitcher versus hitter matchups is way more profitable than betting trends. That is probably one of the worst takes I've ever heard in my life. Batter versus pitcher history matters, but not nearly as much as recent barrel percent or any other recent trend that you can think of. That's a crazy take. Four-seam splitter, yeah, to lefties. You're going to want to take Joe Ryan, or lefties against Joe Ryan here. Ooh, Sal Stewart. Ellie De La Cruz, 20% barrel, 30% fly ball. Not great. Not a great HR per fly ball. No, not last 10 games. Plate appearances. I think batted ball events is just the way to go. Maybe plate appearances. If they have a really bad like K rate, you're not going to want to take them. K rate. But then, even then, there's like Judge. I'm just going to go batted ball events. This is what I want to see. Yeah, could be Ellie. I would lean a lefty here for sure. would take Bucks. We don't really know on these splits for him. Ellie is in weak spot. Spencer Steers, Suarez as well. Ellie's the only lefty in weak spot. 240 ISO to the third hitter. Could be a play. Andre Jimenez. How do you get verified? You watch the video on how to get verified that I have on YouTube. It should just look up like how to like Propfinder Discord or go to the content tab on my videos. You'll find it. Four-seam splitter? Like, okay, if he gets a four-seam, though, is it just gone? No, not really. Ellie needs to get back to this. This form would be nice. Ellie has been nasty, though. So righties... God, it just is Sal Stewart, man. 20% barrel, both were homers. How's the park? Park does favor lefties as well. Joe Ryan is really good versus righties, too. I don't know. It's... I guess it's Ellie or no one. I'll get him on the four-seamer, holy. So one thing is, like, he throws so many more fastballs to lefties. Especially this year. From lefties to righties. Which, obviously, less data, it's going to be more skewed. Wider variance, but... God, knuckle curve the other time. Like, Ellie needs the heater. If he gets the heater, it's gone. If he gets anything else, it's just not. Yeah, Ellie weak spot too. That's what I'm thinking. 0 for 2 against him, struck out twice. That's annoying. What are the odds? 525? It's like maybe... It's not my favorite spot. I'd probably just fade it. If I were to take anyone, I'd take Ellie... Sal Stewart's a righty, Stevenson's a righty, Steers a righty. Ellie, is he better as a lefty? Always really important to look. Batting lefty. Let's see, 25. Batting lefty. Appreciate the sub, Najee Brown. Najai, maybe? Might have messed that up. Might have butchered that. My bad if I did. He only had 10 homer right now. Yeah, okay, so he is better versus righties. So... does get more power. 119 for 430. 13 for 49 has 2 homers against him. 7 of 26, 4 homers versus lefties. So, man, he's just a dog, actually. And they were all on the heater. Does seem better in general versus righties, though. Maybe I'd take him to like, win half a unit. But I don't see anything crazy. West Coast, you should have got a DM then from the bot in our Discord. Try to leave and rejoin. So taking Schwarber would be smarter because he's a hotter / better player. Nah, I'm going to take batter history every time. Schwarber also doesn't look great today, though. So, I mean, it's Kyle Schwarber, like... You know, I'm not going to say he's not going to hit a homer. Like, I wouldn't take him not to hit a homer. But I think that philosophy of only going based off of batter versus pitcher history is dumb. Just is. Like, just that, rather than when you have, like, barrel percentages. Carter Jensen, I'm on him. Famous Millie. I'm on him. Good find. Sweeper, sinker, four-seam. Yeah, I don't like that. You can see he gives up more versus lefties, which makes sense. Like, you never want to bet on a guy who throws sweeper-sinker combo to you. Four-seam curve, change to lefties. Let's see who hits that the most. We're looking at Cardinals or something. No. What are we looking at? Yeah, Cardinals. No, Astros. Astros first. Astros, we want a lefty who can hit these. Alvarez. Yeah, I mean. 2 for 2 with a homer against him as well. Certainly helps. %60 fly ball, 50 hard hit, 40 pull. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Alvarez does look good as well. So implied odds, if he hits a fly ball, which he's more likely to do than do anything else, 6 of his last 10, 7 of his last 15, or 8 or whatever. He's hit a fly ball, 50% hard hit, 40 pull, so good there. Should hit it somewhere in this region. I don't know how this wasn't a homer. Brian Bello. Forget where he's pitching now. Implied odds, if he hits a fly ball, 18% of the time. If it's not an out, 70% of the time. That's absurd. Those are really good stats. Also, easily the best hitter. We do like lefties here in this spot. Doesn't hit the sweeper well. Altuve does. He's got that piece on his chest letting him know when the sweeper's coming. Leperfido could be Tramel Vasquez. I would take Alvarez for his probably like total bases and home run. Plus 310 for a homer. 35%. I mean, that's absurd. Just is. Maybe his HRR. I'd be down with the HRR. What's it? Minus 150. No. Take his total bases. 50%. I mean, you just look at that like normally. 50% for plus 105 is crazy. 4 of his last 10, not amazing. 3 of his last 5 head-to-head. 10 of the last 20. Also has a really good matchup four-seam curve, which he mashes both. 500 batting average on the curve so far this season. Definitely better versus righties than lefties. You can just see from year to year as well. So, yes to a your dink. Got you. All right, what's your? God, bro. We tried to make joining the Discord really easy. Like, you join, you get a DM. Yeah. Jose literally just put in a slip. Lowe, Rice, Alvarez. I mean, we're on all 3 of those guys. Good boy, Jose. Terrain and weak spot too, that's nice for sure. Okay. Who do I need to add to this? Terrain. I need to say HR Rice. HR Terrain. HR Alvarez. Total bases. Always assume that those are 1.5. You can type ! props. Those are not updated. I'm updating the homers as well. Alvarez, Ellie. I would go half a unit on Ellie. He's probably my... Like, him, Naylor, and Jensen are, like, long shots, but I think they're in a good spot to do it today. And Ellie, obviously, like, if he gets a heater, I mean, it's just... should be gone, so... We'll see. Team versus pitch mix. Let's take a look at the Cardinals. Take a peek here. Starting pitcher isn't confirmed. If anyone knows the Astros pitcher, like, has a lean, we can maybe look, but let's keep going here. Still a lot of games we got to get through. 5-10. Yeah, we have some time. I do want to... Okay, so B. Lau, you guys are on for sure. He's going to be our first. Let's do 3 legs. So this will be the second leg for the homer. Second leg for homer lay. Let me know what your favorite out of these are. I think we're going to go Rice Terang. Let's see. Rice Terang, Alvarez. Let's just start there, and then we'll find more as we go. Okay, next game, Dodgers, Rockies. Now, I know, okay, a lot of people are going to be on Ohtani today. I personally just never take a... Holy crap. Oh, my God. This is insane. Kurt's bobblehead night? That's crazy. I'm never on Ohtani just because his odds are never worth it. You look plus 207. I mean, that's just... I'm not going to take a plus 207. He also hasn't started this year so hot. He only has 3 homers, which for Ohtani, like, he had 40 last year against righties. So, against Sagano, everyone's going to be like, oh my God, Ohtani's going yard. He has a good head-to-head history, especially that guy in chat who thinks it's just the most important thing of all time. You should put your life savings on Ohtani to hit a homer tonight. He is 2 of 2 with 2 homers. 2 hard hits, 2 barrel ball events. I mean, if you really think, then put your money where your mouth is. Bet on it. I don't love it. He hasn't started so hot. He still has like a barrel, obviously, but I mean, it's Ohtani. I'm just not going to take it. Ohtani for 2. Plus 1,600. Like, you can get better odds, I think, with just taking 2 different guys. But look at these barrels, guys. Like, Dalton rushing, Teoscar Hernandez, Ohtani, Haesung Kim. Teoscar Hernandez with a 33% barrel is absolutely absurd. Versus Sagano, you could see he gives up more versus righties. 4-seam splitter, cutter. So let's go look. 4-seam splitter, cutter to both sides. Let's see who he gives up the most to. Or just what pitch mix. Who likes these pitches? Let's see. 4-seam splitter, cutter. We'll just do both of these on both sides. Freddie Freeman does have the highest barrel percent. 2 home runs in his last 10. Really important stat there. For obvious reasons. Look at all these homers. That is ridiculous. Alex Freeland, Kyle Tucker, Max Muncy. But look at the barrels. Freddie Freeman, Teoscar, Will Smith, too. Will Smith, highest. Yeah, it is going to be Freddie. I actually think I like Freddie more than Ohtani. Which is crazy. But I think I do. Home run per fly ball is higher. Fly ball percent is higher. Bat speed is lower. Sweet spot is marginal to Ohtani. Hard hit is in favor of Ohtani. Barrel is really close. EV is really close. Freddie does actually have more homers. But again, we were kind of saying, like, he kind of struggles versus righties. So if you were to go off of that, you would either take Will Smith or Teoscar Hernandez. I would lean Teoscar just because he has a greater barrel rate recently, just in total versus righties. But it's really close. I mean, Will Smith actually does have a higher fly ball percent, higher sweet spot, lower bat speed, but higher barrel. So, like, I wouldn't be mad if you took Will Smith, Teoscar, Ohtani, Freddie. I would be mad if you took Ohtani because the odds are never worth it on Ohtani, but 64% pull rate's also nasty. I think Freddie does look the best, man. What are the weak spots here? Let me take a peek at this. Also, Rip Sagana, man. He went from the Orioles to the Rockies. That is rough. First, second, third. Yeah, Freddie's third. This is also a HRR spot. So I know Ohtani's line is always 1.5, but I would take Teoscar Hernandez, Will Smith, and Freddie Freeman pretty easily here for HRRs, depending on where they are batting. But here's the reason. Like, Teoscar, 33%. Yeah, Freddie, I guess, is down, way down here. So is Will Smith. So for that, you'd probably lean Teoscar, and he also gives up a lot to righties rather than lefties. It's just pitch-wise, it does look a little better for Freddie. So, yeah, but recently, I mean, Teoscar's been absolutely raking. Not a great fly ball. Good hard hit. Straight into oppo is a little weird. Oh, this is like the worst park of all time. Where are they playing? Oh, they're in the Rockies. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Any balls like here, you can expect these to be homers with the elevation. I mean, it will go that far. Pajes? I took Freddie, stay off him. Bro, you can't have that mentality. Come on, man. Pages has been nasty this year, I will say. He was like the worst hitter in the postseason, but generational talent in the regular season. Kind of funny. I would say Teoscar. I think it's close though. So righty. I'm gonna take Teoscar, HRR, Freddie HRR. Oh, this line's 2.5. Maybe his total base is Freddie HRR. Does Freddie have an HRR line like normal? 2.5. Jeez. $50% for plus money. Not Pages. Dude had 2 homers. Like what? Like, this is just unbelievable, man. I think you just have to take Teoscar just because of his barrel. I mean, he's literally batting better than Ohtani, more homers, higher ISO, higher slugging, higher literally everything. Except for average EV. But yeah, I'd take Teo here for sure. 390, 4 homers this year. 4 of his last 10, 2 of his last 5, 8 of his last 26 against the Rockies head-to-head. Just been batting really well to start the year. 18 of 58, 4 homers, 390 WOBA, 259 ISO. I probably actually would take his HRR. Like, surely he gets 3. Minus 184 to get 2. I think he'll get 3. I think I will take that, actually. Over his total... not over his total bases, though. No, I'll take his 2.5 HRR. I think also Freddie Freeman would definitely be a HRR. Or you just take them both for 1.5. Maybe I'll do that. Parlay them on the same game parlay. Maybe I'll get a boost that way as well. That's what I would do. Teo and Freddie. Yeah, take him on MGM for 1.5. That's what I would do. No one on the Rocky, or no one on the weather is bad. Weather's blowing in 10 miles an hour, but they have the elevation. I don't think it'll... it's not great. It's not great. 10 miles an hour blowing in is like when I start paying attention to the weather. Definitely not ideal. Snow in the morning and afternoon. Should be mostly done by game time. Maybe we get lucky, little snow flares in game, but I doubt it. Temps are obviously cold in the 30s. It's still at Coors, which is great, but not ideal hitting weather at all. 30s. Holy, 38 degrees. Maybe we just fade. I don't know. I'm probably still going to take it. I'm not going to take his bases, though. Dodgers just posted it's snowing. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna take that. Let's just fade this game. Snow and wind blowing in. No thanks, man. Wish I took Hap live. Don't we all? Don't we all? Okay, these games are gonna start in like an hour, so let me get some of these plays in before I literally don't get anything. A lot of stuff on MGM. Reynolds, where are you best? I'm not taking you on underdog. I posted a lot of basketball, so if you want to follow me on Pickett or just see those posts there, Discord, Twitter, we post all our plays for free there. Okay. MGM. Olsen MGM. Ooh, no sweat Homer token on MGM as well. Huge. Okay, Olsen, Reynolds, Baldwin. Yeah, I definitely want to make sure I get these in. Be mad if I didn't. Player props. Ty-John Walker to throw a perfect game. Plus 50,000 only? Yeah, don't think I'll be taking that. That's insane that they even do that. Like, why? Baldwin minus 140. Let me get my odds calculator out here. Minus 140. Minus 125. 1875 and 21. It's not right. It's in. Oh. Okay, Olsen and Baldwin are bet. Still doing first baskets? I'll try. When do those games start? Bodaman, let me know. Please let me know. Okay, Ben Rice, Terang, where are you next best? Okay. So we need Rice, Terang. Let me look them all up first. MGM is like, they always have really good odds, but man, they're like, UI is so bad. I guess it's just laggy because they have so much happening, but like, bro, it's so laggy. Okay, Rice, Terang. Where's Alvarez? Okay, Rice, Terang, Alvarez. And I'll try and refresh on my Pickett as well. Someone just remind me, and then you'll see them as well. You'll see all my bets if you just go there. Okay, was he plus 105? Does that seem right? Nope. Yeah, okay. Alvarez. Oh, why did it just disappear? Alvarez, what are your odds? Let me just make sure we're getting about... Ooh, Alvarez is total bases. Okay, minus 105 for total bases, not HRRs. Batter total bases, Alvarez, bang, 2+. And then we also want Terang, minus 125 for HRR. Sorry, let me pull up chat again. Can't decide between Baldwin or Matty. You guys kind of did. You guys barely voted Olsen, so I don't know. Barely ever use MGM for that reason. I stick to DK. Well, also, FanDuel still hasn't verified me, bro. It's actually insane. Like, I need to reach out again. It's getting ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, Bryce Terang as well. Okay. 105, both 105s and minus 125. Let me clear this, actually. 105, 125. Okay, minus 105, 1575. Okay, I'm just straighting all of these for now. I need to see how if I want to parlay any of these as well. So stay tuned for that. We'll see. Okay, I don't think I did I not do Reynolds? I don't think I did Reynolds, Lowe, or O'Hearn. Lowe is on DK. O'Hearn is on Caesars. Okay, hold on. Reynolds, I need here. Reynolds. Sorry, I know this is taking a minute. I just want to make sure I get them in before the game. Okay, you guys are on Rice. Ooh, Rice, Turang, and Alvarez are all really, really close. We'll do those guys next, for sure. 0.5 hit regular line. I like him for a homer. I think there's a chance he could get like a few flyouts, so we'll see. I don't know if I'd take him for a homer. At even odds, though, I probably would. FanDuel banned you, and then unbanned you 2 days ago. How can you use Underdog and MGM? I'm in Georgia. I'm in Indiana. Ooh, who subbed? Appreciate you, Steven. We will probably get to first baskets, by the way. Or the triple B, could do that. Top 3, just if I had to say right now, I would have said Ballesteros. Like, honestly, I don't think I would have said Hap, but I would have said Ballesteros for my top 3. I also would have put Lowe and Rice in there. And right now, honestly, Turang or Alvarez, like, Turang's odds are crazy, man. I'd probably lean Alvarez, but I wouldn't be mad if you put Turang, man. Like, his stats look nasty. Four-seam change. Look at him last year, too, on the four-seam change. Wait, where's four-seam change? Or just the four-seam, I guess it was. But look at him this year. 438 and 250 ISO on a guy that already averages a 375 ISO this season. That's nasty, man. Four-seam change, 20% StatCast, really good fly ball, good hard hit. Just hits Oppo, and that's the reason we've kind of decided his odds are so high. But I think he'll hit Oppo. Or, like, it'll be fine if he hits Oppo. Pirates, hold on, we needed Reynolds from this game. HRR. 2+, we had him at -115. Yes. And for those of you that don't know, Underdog's like a parlaying, like DFS app, so that's the reason I'm doing this, so I can bet straights. I just take the next best. And then I have an odd sheet to tell me exactly how much to put on it. So -115, my unit size is $15, so since it's -115, I'm betting more to win 1 unit, so I'm betting 17.25 on Reynolds. And then we need to do Lowe on DK. O'Hearn on Caesars. Let's get Lowe done. Oh, I should have done homers at the same time. Shoot. Oh well. Lowe is plus 453 for a homer. Those are the best odds. Yeah, we can do that now then. Lowe -113 for HRR. -113, good. 453, 113. You need to be really like diligent when you're sports betting. You need to put like if you just hit more often than you don't, then you'll just be up. So betting this way can be really, really effective, and I found it really effective. So I continue to do it. Favorite HR for the later slate? God, it'll be one of these guys. Probably Lowe. I think Lowe could be a parlay piece. Lowe or O'Hearn. Who's better on these top 2 pitches? Both lefties, which is good. I think he gives up more. Yeah, change up sinker. Change up sinker, let's see. Remember, you're just looking at WOBA, you're not looking at ISO or batting average sure matters, but mainly looking at WOBA. Honestly, man, they're all really, really good options here. Look at last year a little bit, let's see. Lowe, oh god, yeah, you gotta go Lowe. Lowe's probably my favorite HRR. And then Rice. I'd probably parlay, but like I'd parlay differently for HRs than homers. Like you don't want to do Lowe, Rice, and I don't know. I mean, maybe you do. Just can be a little risky. Usually don't want to do the same exact thing. but I mean, these are the best hitters right now, so. Okay, let me do this. Minus 113, 1695. Now Homer, 331. O'Hearn on Caesars. Minus 122. Okay, I'm gonna try and like multitask here. O'Hearn. HR minus 122. Just say 18. 6. What about Bowers? I feel like he looks good as well. I like Terang more. Terang's in a better spot in the order. It just looks better. I would go through it again, but we don't have too much time, so I just want to make sure we get through all of this. Matt Waldron hasn't pitched this season yet. What is he throwing? Knuckleball 74% of the time? Okay, yeah. Not betting a homer. It's a guy that throws a knuckle curve. Like, what? It's a trap for Trout. Is this guy just pitching, like, 1 inning? Does anyone know if this is, like, a bullpen game for the Padres? Jose Soriano, how many innings do they expect? 18. How many innings do they expect out of him, actually? Yeah, about 5, maybe. That's interesting. Do not like that at all. What did he give up a homer on this year? Or last year? He gave up 1 homer, 34 pitches on the knuckle curve. Or knuckleball. How do you... Bro. How do you throw a knuckleball 74% of the time? That's so weird. Okay, Soriano's a really good pitcher. Kind of one of those pitchers you don't want to bet on against because they give up... Or they throw, like, 5 main weird pitches. So I'm just fading this game, honestly. Luke Raleigh, Connor Joe. Luke Raleigh does look good. Jacob deGrom. Someone said he won't get 7.5 strikeouts. Fastball slider. Pretty much to both. Let's go look who hits the fastball slider. Who are they playing? Mariners. Fastball slider. Barrel. Yeah, Connor Joe, Randy Rosarena. Jeez, Cal's, look at his fly ball rate, 77%. Holy crap. Pull. Brendan Donovan. Could be a play. Josh Naylor as well. Barrel is the most important thing, though. And Randy Rosarena has the highest, so let's go take a look at him. Yeah, it just gives up more this year to righties. Four-seam slider is what I would lean. Let's just see. How often does he throw the four-seam? 47%. Let's just see who's really good on the four-seam. Luke Raleigh, Canzone. Wow, so Canzone's actually better than Cal Raleigh. Let's do last 10. Canzone, Luke Raleigh. Raleigh and Raleigh is annoying. Like, bro, what are we doing? Cali is getting a lot of fly balls. I only put 5 batted balls in play. Wow. Donovan or Raleigh, it's close. I don't know. Jeez, 100% home run per fly ball, but only 10% of the time he hit a fly ball. Raleigh would probably be more of a WOBA guy for me, but the supporting cast around him doesn't look great. Yeah, nothing looks great here. Against DeGrom, he does throw a lot of heaters, but I probably wouldn't take it. Brandon Nimmo. Logan Gilbert. Man, this is going to be a good game. You can see over under 6.5 because they got pretty good pitchers on the bump. Four-seam slider, cutter. Four-seam slider, cutter. Nimmo mashes all of them. Does he have a good history? Nimmo does have a homer on him. Seager, 10 of 31 with a homer. That's what he throws to lefties. Does give up a lot on lefties. Four-seam slider, cutter. Let's see if we can get anything here. Rangers. Let's see, barrel. Do you guys have anyone from this game? Let me know if you do. Nimmo, Seager. Yeah, Nimmo and Seager just look the best. Probably Seager. Evan Carter doesn't look bad, actually. Eventually, Ranger Swords is due for a good strikeout game. Yeah, trading places, trading teams could just be, like, you gotta warm up to it, you know? It's either Seager or Nimmo for sure. You guys seem to say Nimmo. Nimmo with that barrel, I can see why. 290, 328. Nimmo, who are we saying? Nimmo or Seager? Both lefties. They need to just get it out. Let's get changeup, curveball here, splitter. .7% barrel. Pull straight oppo is all random. But probably if he hits a homer, it's going to be out that way. Let's look at Seager quick. And Seager, I don't know. I think Seager looks better. Yeah. I like Seager more. 10 of 31. Let's see what he's done against this pitcher. Fly ball rate only 11%, 59% ground ball rate. Yikes. Good pull though. 395 on a slider. Gets a lot of slider. Look at these distances though. 406 triple. 250, 323, 308, 278, 174, 362, 338, 395, 259. Yeah, you can't argue that though. Oh yeah, Nimmo. Nimmo just eats him alive. Holy crap. If Nimmo gets the four seam, man. Oh, hasn't looked good recently in the four seam actually. Yeah, you just have to go Nimmo here. Four-seam slider, cutter, those are his pitches, man. Seager, not great on the slider. Let's see, last year was really good on the slider. It was his favorite pitch. I wouldn't be surprised if Seager goes, but I think just off of recency, you have to take Nimmo. Although, I don't like this. Head-to-head, Nimmo looks better. But I think in totality, Seager looks better. I don't know. A Burger? You can look at Burger. Where's Burger? What team is Burger on? Am I blind? Is he not on the Rangers? Oh wait, sorry, I was looking at the wrong team. 3 of 8, 2 doubles. Really likes the curve. I wouldn't take Burger. Yeah, I wouldn't take Burger. 494 for Nimmo, 478 for Seager. Against Gilbert, too, it does make it hard. Low projection on the over-under, too. Slider, he's been giving up a lot, though. Already given up a homer on the slider. Slider, cutter. I don't know. It's like the same thing with Baldwin or Olsen. I don't know. One of them probably go. Maybe play them both half a unit each. That's probably what I'm going to do with Olsen and Baldwin, to be honest. Because I'd just be mad if I missed out on one of them. Okay, a few more games. Let's see, Sox. Soderstrom, Kurtz. Kurtz, man, okay, Kurtz is looking better. Does have a good barrel recently. Any history? Not really. A few ABs. Lawrence Butler has a homer on him. What does he give up more to? Lefties. It's good. Good in terms for the A's, not for me as a Sox fan. Langler's is a righty, though. Probably don't want to take that. Wow, Kurtz has been bad, man. Yeah, he was really good versus righties last year. 95 for 283 with 27 homers is ridiculous. Nimmo and Terang plus 59.59. That ain't bad. I don't like pitchers that throw a lot. You know, you guys know that. But he does give up more to lefties for a reason, and it's because he throws four-seam, changeup, cut. Doesn't really have much movement. Like to righties, he throws slider, sinker, four-seam. So let's just go look at all lefties versus this pitch mix for the Athletics and just see if we can see anything here. Barrel. You just got Kurtz, man. Kurtz, Cortez, Soderstrom, but I don't love Soderstrom. It's just gotta be Kurtz, man. What the heck? 33% barrel. Look at these. 4 in a row. 367, 358, 339, 319. These were last year. 44% barrel. Last 15, 33%. Fly ball is not great. Pull straight oppo. It's straight more often. It's not amazing, though. Like, this one was close. 367 was close. Still like Kurtz today. Soderstrom's sneaky. Soderstrom, maybe. You'd have to look more recent for him. I don't like his ground ball rate's really high. How does Shea look? Doesn't really like this slider. Hits it well, but doesn't hit it for homers. Doesn't hit for power usually on it. Yeah, I would take Kurtz, man. As stupid as it sounds. Look how... Dude, a 539 ISO last year. He saw 411 fastballs, hit 11 of them out. That's ridiculous. 40% barrel. He's hot right now, man. He just is. Used to bees don't make any honey. It's true. This is true, man. Muntaka Mitigami. Aaron Saval. We're facing Aaron Saval? He's literally wearing a White Sox hat. I know my socks. Don't you guys worry. Cutter four-seam. Okay, hold on, let's look. Actually, the Sox just suck, so there's probably no one who looks good. Benintendi, Murakami. Muntaka Murakami could be the GOAT. Him, Montgomery. That's like it. That's always like it. Like if there's anyone, it's only them. Like, oh my god, it's so embarrassing. Aaron Saval on a revenge story could have like 27,000 strikeouts. I could see it, man. Honestly, probably nothing in this game. Maybe Montgomery, maybe Murakami. That's like all it ever usually is. Like, look how bad the Sox are. They're just terrible. Where's Montgomery? Like, what? What are you doing? Oh my god, we're so bad. It's just embarrassing. Like, it's actually embarrassing. I hate being a Sox fan. My favorite team doesn't know how to hit a baseball. Brandon Fisher. Wow, slider curve. Slider to righties. Okay, hold on. Who likes the slider? Who likes it? Who likes the slider? Jose Fernandez? Corbin Carroll. I don't really like anything from this late slate. Corbin Carroll, maybe. I don't like what pitches this guy throws. Michael Soroka. Soroka gives up a decent amount to lefties, yeah. Let's see. 3 for 8. Jimenez has 2 homers. Okay, maybe we get a little day late here. Oh, 4-seam looks really good. Wow, man. What are his odds? Probably pretty high. Yeah, plus 1,000. Plus 1,000 with a 20% barrel. Like, everything's relative when you're betting home runs because you have to, like, shop it around. Yeah, total base for sure. 1.5 plus 170. Seems insane. He's, like, genuinely the best hitter on the team. I remember looking at that. 15 to 45, 3 homers. Vladdy's hitting well, but he's not hitting power. Which is weird that Jimenez is. Jimenez 3 of 8, 2 homers is actually nasty. Really low K rate, too. Let's go look, see what he's done versus him. Blue Jays, Diamondbacks, Jimenez. Good hard hit, good barrel, good fly ball. Good home run per fly ball, so 3 fly balls, 2 of them been homers, just 66.7, you can see that there. 359, how far does he have to hit it? What stadium is he playing at? This could be a good one. Jimenez. Oh god, yeah, not playing in a good stadium. I would take his total bases here. I'd just take like 1.5, maybe a unit play, or a double or something. Plus 400 for a double, plus 1,000 for a homer. So that just kind of tells you. He doesn't have the craziest power. Also, these walls are really stupidly high. Four-seam slurve, though. I don't know about that. I don't love anything here. I mean, Jimenez, maybe. I can see why the odds are like that. Schneider's not even playing, doesn't look like. Okay, I need to get these bets in. What game's starting? Cleveland. Okay, so we need to get Bo Naylor in. All NBA props are posted already. They've been posted all day. Bo Naylor's up to 810 now. Varsho, no. Yeah, I mean, only a 10% barrel over the last 10 games. It's not great. Also, this guy throws a slurve 30% of the time, so it's like, this guy's hard to hit, man. That pitch, you can see 2 homers and 262, 49 pitches so far this season. Yeah, I don't love it. When he throws the heater, he gives up a decent amount on it to lefties. You can just see, if you want to see, like, against lefties. Could see that. Like, Varsho would be the best there. Varsho, Sanchez, Jimenez. But I just don't like when he throws the slurve that long. Gunnar, Olsen, Murakami is a 3-leg. Okay, I need to end this poll so we can do one more. So we'll do Rice. Who won the first one? Oh, yeah, Bilal. Duh. Bilal was an easy one. I know this is a long stream, but I need you guys to vote on this last poll. 3rd leg for the homer lay. I'm going to round robin all of these as well. So we have Bilal, we have Bryce, oh my god. Ben Rice. Let me know what your next favorite is. Alvarez, Terang. Let's see, what else do we have here? Jensen, Ellie, Those are like my favorite other two. Like, if I were doing it, I would probably just throw Alvarez on it. Terang, I think his odds are crazy. Like, I keep looking at it. It's not going to change, but I think his odds are just ridiculous. Hopefully I already bet Terang, HRR. I think I did. I'm trying to look what I already bet. No, I don't like Bowers instead. I like Terang. A lot of people are saying that. If you like Bowers, go ahead and take him. Terang has a higher batting average, higher, I guess not higher, right? So higher slugging, higher WOBA, way higher BABIP. You can also see he's just better on the four seam and changeup. He gets down to it. 20% barrel over his last 15 games. Good hard hit, good pull. Bowers. Or no, that was Bowers. Yeah, I was going to say that fly ball percent looked low. See Terang, 40% fly ball, good, way better hard hit. Oppo is the only thing. He hits Oppo a lot. That's the only bad part. And it isn't like a friendly Oppo park. But man, if he mashes one, it's con. Cruz maybe, no cap, but I not in love with it by any means. Okay, Alvarez, Terang, Seager, Nimmo. Let me know your favorite from those four. I love Bilal and Rice. Between like Olsen, I could have put Olsen on that. If you guys want Olsen instead of any of those guys, say it in chat. Jose posted a 3-leg with Lowe, Rice, and Alvarez. No way. Yeah, actually. He also posted Henderson, Baldwin, Kurtz. Okay, so he's on Kurtz. Interesting. Lowe, Rice, Alvarez. I say we just run it, bro. I think those, like, we came to the same consensus for a reason, man. I think those are, like, those are the best ones. I will say. Okay, Naylor. Okay, so Naylor's the only thing we took from this first game. That's right. Didn't take anything from the Rays, Phillies. Okay, I need to go through and bet all these home runs. Now, I do have I have a 50% profit boost. Did I put this on my Ballesteros? Happily. Or do I just have this? Terrain in a weak spot. Discord, type ! Discord, you'll get the link for it, bro. Total odds must be plus 400, minimum 3 legs, max bet $25. Okay, so I think my favorite ones are Lowe, HRR. So we'll do a little parlay too. I'll probably put like 1 unit on it, which is $15 for me. We'll do Lowe, Rice, and Terang, man. I like those are actually my favorites for the HRRs. Bro. Just can't type. Okay, all of those links, go join that. If you guys want to check out Propfinder and you want to buy the app for yourself, there's a discount in chat for it, and now you'll see that if you don't want to just watch me, but you want to actually... Wow, Bryce Terang's homer odds went down to plus 640. Wait, is he still plus 775 on MGM? Need to get him there now if I didn't yet. I don't think I did. HRRs, he's heavily favored to go over his HRR 2+ line. What was Terang's odds? Single. Terang, yeah, Terang's minus 135. What is below? Apparently I don't have this 50% boost. I thought I did. It says reward claimed. I don't know why it's still there if I already used it. Like, get off my screen, buddy. Oh, I also have a free homer bet on MGM. Okay, I need to refresh my pick and see what I've already bet. Okay, I only did Lowe and Naylor homers so far. My god, bro. This UI is so bad. I didn't research Shittler 6Ks. He's a really good pitcher, though, but I would do research. I'll do research in a second. I want to make sure I get these bets in first. Okay, let me go through all these homers we need to get. I just have them all on the list, right? Let me make sure all of them are here. We need to add Seager and Nimmo. Seager, Nimmo, Alvarez total bases. Okay. Okay, everything's updated. It's props 1 and 2. I'm not sure if Lau's in a weak spot. I'll check once I'm done with these, putting all these in. Okay, Alvarez homer. Let me find this because this is best on MGM. Alvarez plus 310. Good. Terang plus 775. Who else do we need? We need Rice. Rice plus 390. Is that right? Yeah. Terang plus 775. That's a crazy discrepancy. Make sure you guys get on that quick. Jensen for the Royals. Seager. Nope, not Seager. Nimmo is best on MGM. How close is it, though? 478, 450, yeah. Gotta take that on DK. 675. Oh, Nimmo's actually gone up. I need to see Olsen, Homer. Olsen is best on DK. I think we decided on him over Baldwin, but it's really close. It's so close. I'm just going to take them both to win like half a unit. I wouldn't take Langoliers and I wouldn't take Wilson for a homer. Maybe HRRs. Bilal the LeBron. The Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Get that right first. Okay, Taijuan Walker. Let's see here. Olsen. Okay, Olsen, Baldwin are both better on DK. Olsen and Baldwin are both better on DK, so let me favorite those there. Olsen, Rice, Jensen. Okay, we need Jensen. That's one. Jensen 525. He was 575. Holy, where is he now? 425. Wow, that's a crazy discrepancy. He's plus 406 on DK. He's 525 on MGM right now. That's crazy. Okay, I think those are all the homers. Do we have 8 total? Seems about right. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't do Ellie. Ellie is also on MGM. Appreciate the sub. Hold on. Eric Ruiz, appreciate you, bro. Let me do Ellie as well. Ellie as welly. Jordan Walker, I did not like today. Someone asked. Did not like that. Did I not bet Brian Reynolds? HRR? I did, okay. $310, $390, $525, $575, $775. $675, $525. Okay. So I'm getting all these homers in. So 310, 44, 390, 385. Carter Jensen's a half unit play. So 286 is like 143. Playing him to win half a unit. Terang, full unit, 222. Nimmo and Seager, I'm doing both as half units. Which Seager, I don't think I'm playing on. Yeah, I'm not playing him on MGM. Gotta wait for him to get on DK. So Nimmo 675, 220, so like 111. Ellie 525, playing him on half a unit as well. So 143. Josh Bell, don't like Josh Bell. Okay, we need Olsen, Baldwin. Alvarez is winning the lay. Yeah, I mean, we're literally just tailing Jose today. Bro, this guy in the Discord just tripping balls. Pitch mix menu, do you prefer plate appearances? Batted balls, probably. I mean, I just started today, so I don't know. Could make a 4-leg and RR. Man, it's so annoying. I would have had Ballesteros on this, too. Give me Lowe, Rice, Terang, Alvarez. Those are just the best ones, I think. Especially Terang with those odds. But I'm just running the 3-leg. Stack boost for homers, 4-leg maxes out for 50%. Ooh, could do that then. Maybe that's worth. I need to see if Underdog has any boost before I put this in. Trout, don't do Trout today. He's facing a knuckle curve. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised, just I wouldn't today. Lowe, HRR. Wow, Lowe actually does have really good odds on Underdog. Terang and Rice. Okay, so you actually do get better odds on Underdog slightly if you use a 40% boost. That's crazy. That's actually really funny. The location token provided does not match the expected provider type for your state. Please update the app and try again. Bro, Underdog just wants me to bet other places, I swear. It's unbelievable. Like, holy cell. How about Judge? Judge is never worth it for those odds. I never take Judge ever. Judge, Ohtani, Cal, Schwarber, I never take them. Like, genuinely never take them because their odds are so cooked. Cooked is the best way to put it. Basayo, I don't mind Basayo. He's my favorite Oriole, but I don't love it, so I didn't take it. Okay, my Underdog literally just crashed. Like, I refreshed it like it wanted me to, and it just crashed. Like, bro, this app is not real. Lock in, Underdog. Okay, the bet went through good. I also have a mixed bet. 40% boost on a mixed bet. I'm going to do Lowe HRR. And then I'm also going to do... what were my favorite plays today? Like, Kobe White points were just nasty. Kobe White points, 13.5. Give me that. And then I should have left my NBA ones up here. Green points, too. Jalen Green points. Gui Santos points. Paolo points. Bane points. I'm going to do Green points. Just because he's shooting so much, it's absurd. Only soccer? Bro, alright, I'm done with underdog. Like, what? Alright, so I think that's literally the 4 leg. We'll do Alvarez, Terang. On DK, I think you get the best odds, apparently, because you can do some weird boosty thing. Home run stack. Pick your home run. Oh, I think I already did. That's what I did. I used that on the Hap play. No cap. Yeah, 20% parlay boost. I used that on. It was plus 1800. I boosted it to plus 2160 because I didn't know what it was. So I'm just like, okay, boost, sure. So I think I'll take him on MGM. But if you do have DK, definitely take a look at that. Top 3 are going to be Lowe, Rice, and Alvarez. I love that lay. Took Ian Hop earlier. The GOAT. Ian Hop. Jeez, Lau's plus 375. So what would be the best if I were to take... Let's see, Rice, Alvarez. Yeah, I think it's going to be best on MGM. Rice, Alvarez, Lowe. I'm going to take that as a 3-leg and then RR it as well. Now, I always play it to win $1,000 on the straight, and then RR. I haven't really decided how I want to play. Oh, yeah, I also have a free bet. So maybe I'll do the 4-leg on a free bet. Hold on, let me just go MLB and then homers. This is way easier. Lowe good for HRR? Both. HRR, homer. Guys, there's a banner on my screen that shows you what to type. There will be commands here. I see a lot of people asking for Discord. You just type !Discord, it'll pop up. You type !X for Twitter. Type !Discord for our Discord. It's all right there. So pay attention to that. And then just type it in chat. Like, it just works. I haven't been doing Ks recently just because homers take priority. But I do like doing Ks, yes. Okay, plus, can someone tell me what you're getting on any of the other books for this 3-leg? Alvarez, Rice, and Brandon Lowe for homers. I'm getting plus 9442. Let me know what you guys are getting on that. Best way, Elliot, I'm going to have a video out. I'm not going to say soon, but I'm going to have a video out on that. It's kind of a complicated process. This guy took Jordan Walker and Kurtz to hit 2 homers. That's crazy. Why is Lowe good for HRR today? So he's facing a righty, and this season when he's facing a righty, he's 14 of 40, and he's a 545 WOBA. Anything over 400 is excellent. 545 is unbelievable, and there's 4 guys around him in the order that can also bring him home. So runs, hits, RBIs, I think he should get at least 1 hit, 350 batting average. Low K rate, high walk rate, but that still gets him on base, so that could be either an RBI or a run. And then the slugging's insane, the ISO's insane, which is total bases, getting him further along the base path. More runs, more RBIs, more chances for RBIs if he's hitting the ball harder. He's the best for HRR. I also took Reynolds and O'Hearn too. So he's also facing the pitcher who throws changeup, sinker, cutter. Last year, these were like easily his 3 favorite pitches. You can see sinker is down here 390 ISO. Again, you're only going to want to look at WOBA for HRRs, but 448, 394. Actually, this one, he doesn't really throw the heater this year, but 394, 423, 490, they're just insane WOBAs. And then you look at this year, 546, only seen 19 sinkers, so I'm not too worried about it. 618 on the cutter. And he's hitting with a lot of power. 3 homers off the 4-seam, 1 off the cutter, 1 off the change, 1 off the curve, and all pitches that he throws. There's a lot of free plays on Sleeper. If you guys have Sleeper, you should definitely check that out. I am pairing KD with the Ben Rice HRR. I paired another free one with the Brandon Lowe HRR. Paulo Banchero, I really like him to get his points, so I'm going to also take that discount. I was researching that earlier. So I'm going to take him with the... I don't know, we'll change it up. We'll do Baldwin. Do Baldwin, HRR. No, he only has 2.5. I don't want to do that. Olsen? Olsen will do his HRR. Tyler Glass now discounted to 5.5 strikeouts. Ohtani, quote-unquote, boosted on a homer. I don't really like that. Tyler Glass now for 5.5. Okay, so here's my method for those of you curious. So you go to the pitcher, you go here. He's a righty, so you see how they play righties. You can see you count until they add up to 1%, or 100%. So this is going to be really confusing, but this is just how my mind thinks on this, right? So last time he played the Rockies, he also got 11 Ks. All 3 starts, he's got at least 6. He's projected to pitch around 6 innings. He's pitched 6 innings every single game this season so far. So try and stick with me. It's a little confusing, but this is how my mind thinks. If he's going to pitch 18 outs, that's 6 innings. That's about 2, at minimum, 2 full rotations. But if he's pitching that well, then he's probably going to pitch a little more. So I usually go 2 full rotations, and then until the 4th batter is what he'll face. So he'll see everyone twice, and then these top 4 guys 3 times. You count their K rates versus a right-handed pitcher until you hit 100%. So this is 32 plus 24 plus 23 plus 25. That's 100%. So that's 1 strikeout there. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're at like 2.5-ish and then you times that by 2 and add like another one. So I think he gets 6 or 7 probably. I'd probably lean he gets 7. But that's how I go through it. If you wanted to, you could look at like his K rates versus certain handedness. So you could look at like lefties, righties, and kind of go from there. You can see he's better versus lefties. His curve is nasty versus lefties, so you'd want more lefties to play, which there are more lefties playing. You should get Sullivan at least once. Mickey Moniak once. Rumfield once. Johnson once. Because, again, he's facing these guys 3 times, and surely he gets at least 2 of these. At least 3 of these. So he should get 3 of these guys in the top of the order, if not more. 3 minimum, and then you'd hope he gets 3 more. Yeah, that's an easy over. Tyler Glass now going to take his moron sleeper for that, and then I'm going to pair that with, like, I don't know, Reynolds or something. Do Brian Reynolds, HRR. Or actually, I'm going to do, not Kobe White, we'll do LaMelo points. I took LaMelo up to 30 today. Actually, I might have taken him to 35. I had a crazy lotto slip. If you guys are into lottos, which I'm sure you guys are watching home runs or home run research, I'm sure a lot of you guys are into lottos. If you are, I have a lot of lottos posted on my Discord or on my Picket. LaMelo 30 points, Bane 25 points, Curry 6 threes, Jalen Green 25 points. Just how they play in the playoffs, it really makes sense. So if you like long shots, I have a ton posted on Picket. So I'm going to post all of my baseball slips here now. Does anyone remember if I put in those DK ones for Olsen and... So I don't know if I did. The homers. Okay, I think I need to do Olsen and Baldwin on DK for homers. I put them here. I didn't. Olsen plus 385 now? Yeah, that's right. Baldwin. 48. Wow, Baldwin dropped heavy. Holy crap. I'll check who subbed in just a second. Appreciate the sub, bro. 35. I just want to make sure I get all these in before the game starts. 35, 48. I'm going to do half on each. I'm going to do like 2 and 150. Let me check here. Pepe, appreciate the sub, bro. Pepe. Hornets game needs to start already. I have LaMelo over 11.5 first half points. It's been a wagon. What's your Pickett name? Pickett's in chat, bro. Also, if you guys do tail on streaks, I made the streak earlier. Gui Santos, 13 points. Kobe White, points as well. I think he was 13.5. Or no, I took LaMelo 24 points and Jalen Green 3 threes. But I also took Jalen Green up to like 5 threes or something. It's all on my picket. You can see it. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm just checking all my other books to see if there's any promos. Let me know if you guys are getting any promos anywhere as well. Flex Friday on Prize Picks, 40% boost. It's like nothing. Make a $5 plus lineup with at least one live NBA player pick to win the 2026 playoffs for a chance to win a trip to the NBA Finals. Whoa. Alright, I think that's everything. I'm going to type the props in chat again. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Discord link, Twitter link, my Picket link, all in chat. Make sure you guys go follow, sub, whatever. Sub here with Noties. I kind of go live at random times. I've been really busy, but I'm trying to go live more. In the summer, like after May, like mid-May, I'll be going live a lot more, so stay tuned for that. Why does this Steven guy have 26,000 followers on PrizePicks? Oh, because he hits a lot. I'm not seeing any other like crazy boosts or anything. Maybe Chalkboard has something. With Logan Gilbert, they do have a free square on Chalkboard. So I'm also going to take, I don't know, I'm going to take Bane points with this. Does anyone want to look at anything else? I know people are talking about weak spots in chat. I can just go through them quick. Just select all. If you just want to pause and look through, I'll just kind of show them all. Basayo is in a weak spot, so that could be interesting for sure. Just got a notification from MGM telling me to finish my slip. Is it not in? Oops. Can't, bro, I'm sending my Picket links in chat, bro. It's right above your comment. Oh, first baskets, you're right. We didn't even do that. Can't see your NBA plays? Scroll down. You'll find them. They're all there. I could see them, so they're all there. Okay, first baskets. LaMelo? I don't know. Okay, let's look. Wendell Carter actually should beat Diabetes. It's close, though. I would lean, like, Bane, probably. Also, recency isn't going to matter too much. It's these make it hard. Because it's playoffs. Everything's so much different. Like, it's crazy different. Like, who got it yesterday? Does anyone know? Or the last Magic game? Last Magic and Hornets game? I would just look at those, like... Literally just look at those games. Magic... Let's see, Magic in this game... So Sugg shot the ball first? What? Bane got the first points. So it was Bane. Or no. There were free throws. Bona made 2 free throws, then Bane got the first bucket. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Bane. See, Bane 10% of the time taking the first shot. Field goal attempt. I guess it's not going to be Bane. Wagner, Banchero. God, Wagner, like, you can't... I feel like you can't take Wagner, though, man. Wagner does look the best. But, like, is that... Yeah, I mean, 33 starts? How many times is he taking the first shot, though? Nah, you can't take that. Wendell Carter, 26.6% of the time he's taking the first shot. Who got it head-to-head? If it's Bane, I'm taking Bane, bro. Tyus Jones and Wagner. Wagner did get one. Bane did have 2 in 4 starts. Yeah, give me Bane, bro. Give me Bane from this one. Plus 700. Plus 700. Plus 523 on DK. You always want to take it on DK because they give you free throws. And Bane's literally the guy that screwed us on free throws that one time. Porzingis and Mark Williams are questionable. Surely they both play. I don't know who wins the tip. Probably Mark Williams. If that's the case, Jalen Green probably takes the first shot. 17% of the time. What about the last 5 games? Yeah, Jalen Green and Bane, probably my favorites. They also both have good matchups. That's the slip right there. Lowe homer, Green, Bane first baskets, Alvarez homer, Terang homer, Rice homer. Just fed families. Bane, Jalen Green. I do have a boost too. Quick hits boost. $518, $550. $290, $273. Oh, Bane's odds just went down. $528. They just went up. Bro, what are we doing? 24. Dart just posted Baldwin, Alvarez, Kurtz, and Rayleigh. Luke Rayleigh. Not Kyle Rowley. Luke Rayleigh. Ohtani homer plus 350 FanDuel. Steal it now. It's a trap, bro. You're falling right into the trap. It's snowing in Colorado, that's why. Yeah, it could very well be. Could very well be. That's a good shout. Yeah, I was really high on like Freddie Freeman and Teoscar Hernandez looking at that, and then I'm like, wait, why is it snowing? Someone in chat told me it was snowing. I'm like, yeah, that's why. That's why, bro. Saying steal it so you can lose your money. That's not very helpful. It's not very helpful at all. Why would you say that? Ohtani 2 for 2 against him is crazy. He's just not. He hasn't been good versus righties. Like, he just hasn't. Like, last year, like, dude, this guy is not real last year. Like, what? Dude hit 2 homers off a splitter. He only saw 101 pitches. 4-seam hit 10 homers. Saw 619 fastballs. 5 curves hit out. 190. Like, that, dude, what? How is this guy this good? Ohtani's nasty, bro. Did we end up taking Buxton? Or no, because of the cold, right? I think because of the cold we didn't take it. Kurtz, like, maybe. I just didn't love it, though. Only 1 homer this year, and he's plus 300. Like, you gotta get really hot for me to take you plus 300 with 1 homer, buddy. Crazy work. 100% home run per fly ball. It's nasty. Tucker in weak spot. Alright, I'm gonna sign off. Gonna go eat some dinner, do some homework. Appreciate you guys for joining. I'll probably... I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. I might be meal prepping. We'll see. But yeah, already been a really good day. Ballesteros and Hap going already. I mean, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. So, appreciate you guys for joining. Take care. Have a good night, y'all. And I'll catch you later.